Mearachd. Episode 24. That's double 12.
If you thought Dune the board game was hard to play, why not buy the expansion and take a 2-hour average playtime to 4?
Well, you're not in Dune, so why don't we stick to what happened here? You are in a desert, though, interestingly enough. But in this desert, something, I believe, pretty bad happened, right? Last session? Or everything went swimmingly? I can't fully remember. Maybe someone can refresh my memory.
I believe we were betrayed by a party member.
I mean, hey, we didn't die. So that's good.
That is good.
That is true.
So who betrayed you? I'm curious.
The one that wasn't here last week.
You.
Who wasn't here last week?
Speaking of people who weren't here last week, oh wait, you didn't level up. You were at level 5 already. Never mind.
So last week we were in jail. We had been sent to Fort Jericho to get a key, and they seemed to be under the idea that the key was to open a box to get a weapon. But the weapon wasn't there, and I guess they thought somehow that we had something to do with it. So they put us in jail. And we shared a cell with one other guy. He was dressed in flowing robes and had a hood over his eyes. He was he had like shackles, and there was like a swirling glow on them. And so we kind of struck up conversation. His name, he didn't give us his name, but he said we could call him Vin. Basically, he brought one of those books back to this world and like showed a bunch of soldiers the book and basically caused them to riot, and they got the only way that they could deal with it was to kill them, and they killed the soldiers and captured Vin. He said that they just didn't follow the book well enough.
Well, there's your problem.
Oddly enough, this whole time Kent was like not talking, like it was like he couldn't talk almost, and he was just really quiet and still. And so we talked with this guy for a while. Erasmus had brought up Candor, and he kind of got interested, like, do you know where he is? He seemed kind of angry, and we're like, no, we don't really know where he is. And Nikolai thought he was creepy and evil. Brianna thought he was maybe misguided, but otherwise okay, since he follows the book.
Erasmus saw him as a new potential friend.
We talked about the benefits of alternative milks like almond milk and oat milk.
Butterfly milk.
And Kent was not talking, so he could not suggest butterfly milk.
Well,
but
he would have in his head. Loudly.
We found out that his species is a Venedemon, and basically he was saying this whole thing about corrupting Phoenicia, and basically the world is a game to them. And he said the other team in Koshram revealed themselves too soon, and they're playing this game for control of the world. So we spent a few days in jail with him, and then they released us because they couldn't find any, reason to hold us. We hadn't done anything, taken this weapon, and they couldn't, find any evidence that we had. So we take the key and we head back to Harveston, and on our way there, we ran into the Venedemons' buddies. It was basically more Venedemons and some Cacodemons.
Mm-hmm.
And Brianna was having a bad dice night, so she got held like right off the bat. Kent turned against the party and he tried to kill us. First he was like starting in on Constog, and then he like tried to kill Brianna.
It will provide.
But Brianna blinded him with glitter dust. Basically,
Great, I'm never getting that out of my clothes.
Enjoy your craft herpes. Anyway, so they almost killed us. They subdued Erasmus and took the key. We were able to limp back to Fort Jericho to rest and recover, and we sent Candor a message telling him what had happened. He basically told us to get back there as soon as we could. There would be a person there to teleport us to the Camp of the Eight.
Yep. And that is where we left off, with the 5 of you heading back to Fort Jericho. Oh, the monitor's doing weird things to...
It was her eyes!
Yeah. The anti-glare coat, like, turns your eyes purple when the reflections happen. In the right place.
Arcana sight.
So you guys rush back to Fort Jericho. And when you arrive there, you can inform the guards of what has happened. Can I get a diplomacy check to see if this turns into a fully failed attempt?
One party member or all of us, sir?
Just one party member. Somebody needs to be the head of the talking. Somebody can do an assist if they'd like.
I rolled it. It just might not have come through yet.
It did.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any assist here.
Well, my computer just went down. What the fuck?
That's no bueno. Still shows you as being in the game. Alright, well that's fine. The 28 is enough, at least. Just seeing if we can make it 30. Nice even 30. So yeah, you can get brought in straight away. They will lead you to a wizard that lies within the fort. Where do you need to go?
To the Camp of the Eight.
Why would you need to go there? This
That's where I
sounds
live.
like a terrible choice.
I live there. What's the problem with it?
Those people are fanatics.
We are not fanatics.
Yes, you tell that to them. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I will. I will tell them that we are not fanatics.
If we ever find them.
I believe I remember where that place is. Let me check. Hold on. He turns and
It's in
looks over a
Harveston.
map.
It's not that hard to find.
It's not technically in Harveston.
It's close enough.
The Harvest is asked specifically that it be noted that it's not in Harveston. So if legal authority needed to be executed, we would have a right to do so. We have no right on the grounds of Harveston, but outside we had legal authority.
Because the Avatar was wise.
I believe he was wise as well. At least that we both agree on. Alright, I think I've got it here. I should be able to get you there. Now, I should warn you, it's been a while since I've teleported anyone, so I might be a little rusty.
Well, we appreciate your help.
I hope you're still saying that when I'm finished. Everybody, hands together. No.
I will
Take someone else's hand.
I will take Konsog and Nikolai's hands.
I'll take Nikolai's and Kent's.
Okay. Everybody gets together, and I need to pull up the chart for teleport. Because this person does not have greater. Okay. You all are... Carefully... You all arrive just fine in the center of the Camp of the Eight. It is as empty as you remember it before. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. Where are all the followers? You're one of them, you should know. Did they all leave?
They weren't here the last time we were here.
Oh, that's disturbing. Is this one of the rituals that they talk so much about? The Eight providing, or whatever it's called?
The Eight may have provided them direction, but I wasn't here at that time.
Well, I hope that if it is the 8th that you follow, then he continues to provide, yes, to you?
He always provides.
Yes, very good, very good. And to the rest of you, I wish you a safe journey to deal with what you're on your way to deal with. These creatures are quite dangerous, and if we could, we would send more units to your aid. But again, you are going into Harveston. We cannot offer and allow any of our troops there without the approval of the last living Harvest. And since we released him from custody recently, we've been unable to locate him.
Well, we appreciate your help getting us this far.
You're welcome.
Last living who?
The last living Harvest. At least what we believe to be the last living Harvest. We cannot locate the other 2 of them.
Wait. The sire of the Avatar has children?
Well, these are not children. These are his grandchildren. His child is completely unknown in where it now resides.
Okay. I did not know he had children.
You live in this camp. You did not know he had a child?
Sire Grimshaw did not take and have children when he left.
That's absurd. We have one that claims they are of the lineage.
It's the life of Grimshaw is unknown to most of us beyond his passage from Harveston.
Well, it is unknown to us as well. But at least you know of the child of Roderick. Perhaps one day, if we can once again find this lost child, I'll work out a way for you can meet with it, so you can meet with him. I'm sure it would be a mind-blowing experience for you.
To be able to communicate with any of the Avatar's family would be amazing.
I'll see what happens as time goes on. Perhaps I'll send him back your way if we see him again. In the meantime, I should probably get going. This place is as spooky as I remember it, with or without the people in it. Good day.
May the 8 provide.
And he will teleport away.
I'm going to step over to the shrine to pray.
All right. Give me a knowledge religion check. If you have any ranks. Good.
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Where's my...
Ooh. Once again, you get a positive here. You are lucking out on these Shrine of the 8 rolls.
The 8 does provide.
The 8 does provide. Whereas the rest of the party was praying that they were not lucking out on it.
We got scorpions.
Scorpions.
See, that was a 24. I don't understand why that's there twice. Let me double check this. Yeah, so for the... It's very bizarre. There's saying, oh no, okay, I see what it is. This is the other version. Sorry, 1 second. Nice spelling. Yeah, so you will, for the next 24 hours, have a +3 luck bonus on attack and damage rolls. as you feel
Let's
the
hope they're not
blessing
used
of the
against
8
us this
anoint you.
time.
This is just for Kent.
Right. Let's hope he doesn't use that against us.
I don't see why that would be a problem.
Yeah. Neither can I.
And you can make your way to Harveston. Back.
Oh, Hadub's made a little garden.
That was actually there.
Oh.
Yeah, but the 5 of you can arrive.
So much marijuana being grown on that land.
Yes,
Jesus,
that's
Steve.
what it is. Marijuana.
God,
There's a
look at that.
possibility. There's a possibility.
But yeah, I was hoping that would cue a trigger here, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Andor, are you in there?
May need...
And
I don't want to take a short break this early.
His name's on the Roll20.
I know, that's why I thought he was, like, just hanging out around. Oh, he can't find the link. I'll have to send it to him. There we go.
And
Oh,
we'll go for Candor.
Oh, he should be in shortly. There he is. Now I gotta flip cameras around.
Need to put more ranks in knowledge technology. Yes,
Cameras switch. Thank you. And that is good.
Go for camera 8.
All right. And he walks away. Yeah, so you guys approach. Hadhup will come running out, apron on, and spoon in hand.
This is several days before we expected them back, right?
This is a little earlier, yeah. Actually, both a little later and a little earlier. So, because when you got the message from them saying that they had, to tell them that they could teleport back, that was both earlier and later than you expected, considering where they should have been at the time that they were supposed to be there. You expected them to be imprisoned a little later than that.
Just so you know.
Hi! Why, there, you guys are back!
Hey, Hadub!
I suppose I should have made more stew.
Oh, that's okay. How are you doing? How have you been?
I've been hungry.
Well, there you go.
I'll start on some more stew. You guys like rutabagas, right? I think
Sure.
that's what these
Oh
are.
yeah.
Delicious.
Good. All right. Well, I think he has stuff to talk to you about. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well,
Hi.
hello.
Oh, yes, I wasn't prepared for you to come back this early.
Things got complicated and difficult.
What, you ran into, like, mysteriously ran into, like, a Pegasus or something?
Well, that made us get there earlier. It was on
Yeah.
the way back that we had issues.
That's what that one was. Okay.
Yeah, so we're all focused on getting past that and moving forward with the quest. So-
Yes.
We told you they took the key, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they took the key.
And you were coming back here when they took it, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. So they'll probably be heading in this direction. They don't know where this is at, per se. That's good, I guess.
Should we go somewhere else?
This seems like the safest place, right, Steve?
This is the safest place. The only other place you could go to would be to travel hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of miles north, get to the underground caves, and try to get to where the giant remains, or the Formian is. But that is a long travel and very dangerous to get there. You'd likely be found long before you'd ever get there. And if you teleport there, you're basically just leaving a track for these creatures to follow.
Yeah, they'll be able to sense that, or not sense that, but they'll be able to track that.
Yeah, one of the more they'll bring one of the more powerful ones to this location and figure out where you ended up.
Gross.
Not to mention, you're not exactly sure how many more days before you gain the ability to do that anyway. So.
So what
I'm not
should
able-
you do to prepare for them coming?
Well, I'll give you a very detailed breakdown of everything that I know about what's going to be coming up.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Because I'm assuming that I know that
Pen and
he's going to be
paper.
coming, right?
So you know that some of these creatures are coming. The thing is, that they have a limited amount of time. So if there's maybe another one or two in the area, they'll like grab one of them and bring them along. So there might be a few extra units versus what they had before. But many of these creatures are rather selfish, and they opt not to let too many others in on like what the big prize is here, because you would know, like right now, your soul is worth a ton if somebody could manage to capture it. And the last thing that these guys want to do is have to trade that with some other bigger thing that might take a lot of the reward away from them. So they're going to split this among as few other ones as possible. So you can put together kind of a logical assessment that it'll just bring what it thinks is enough to overtake all of you. So
Okay.
maybe one, maybe two more creatures of its own kind.
And that's it. Just those. Nothing. No smaller guys.
There'll probably be more of the littler guys, because they always travel in like pods. So there's always a few cacodemons to every venodemon.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that he would assume that those things are going to be dispatched regardless. So
Yeah.
So there's no need to even worry about splitting anything with them.
No.
So have you already ran into any of them?
That's how. Well, we
Yeah,
shared a
that's-
cell with one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was quite forthcoming about how that apparently they see taking over the world as some sort of game. He said something about the team with Koshram revealed themselves too soon or something, and they had failed. But he was talking about, he was basically telling us whatever we asked. And then, of course, after we were released, then we ran into the rest of his team, and they got the better of us, unfortunately.
I'm assuming that I know about these things' abilities, correct?
Yeah, so they're pretty straightforward. The party got a lot of them as well, but I can go over some additional details that might be missing.
Do any of them happen to have any marks or anything, like from being bitten or anything of that nature? Or would that be visible at all?
They'd be pretty visible if any of them were bit. And none of them appear to have any any major markings like that.
We also, I made a note, are supposed to cast protection from evil on Kent to protect him, so they're not able to get him on their side again.
Yes, when we were in jail, Kent
In
wasn't
jail.
talking, and it was like perhaps there was where this Venedemon had taken over his mind. We don't know for sure, but when we faced his team, they were basically using him to attack us.
And that falls pretty much in line with the knowledge I have of these things. It's nothing unusual then.
No. Well, this piece of book information is important to know. It means some of the magic that must be implicitly written into the book is some form of dominate magic, something that implicitly gives control to creatures of whatever the subtype is to anybody, like some level of limited control maybe, to creatures of the same subtype as what produced the book.
All right, I'll start making a note down on that somewhere. If I don't know where I left the rest of those notes, I'll just mark it down somewhere else and then eventually pile them together and throw it in the stack. I'm sure there is. Do I have any idea about how long it'll take for them to get here?
So the one thing that you know about, one of the most important things you know about these creatures is that they're able to speed things up a little bit through use of dimension dooring pretty regularly. Oof. So that will give them a little bit of advanced speed, but they're still probably about 3 days out from here.
Okay, that's good. I suppose. I think that'll give us enough time to at least prepare somewhat.
You also know that within the country, their ability to summon copies of themselves does not function correctly. These creatures, in order to have gotten here, at the very least, they could not have teleported in or been gated in or anything like that. They would have had to have come via natural means, so they would have snuck onto some kind of boat and got in, which is likely how they were able to sneak past the head and the heart's filter. But even then, it still indicates the head and the heart are broken. They still should have been scanned, basically, as they entered the realm of the continent.
Well, at least that's good that it's reassuring that there's not going to be like a huge number of them, I suppose.
Because you're sure in that combat that the party would have had, if they're only saying they saw one, they're pretty, the chance of them being able to summon another copy of themselves is really high. And if one didn't summon, odds are the filter is still working. That's a safe assumption you can make.
Okay, that's good then. Okay. And I needed that key to get into the basement, didn't I?
Yes, you cannot get into the basement without that key. What's a big question to you is, how did they know about the key?
You said they took the key, right?
Yes, that's correct. They knew I had it.
How?
I don't know. We did not discuss, of course, anything like that with the one we were in prison with.
Do I know if they have any abilities other than just telepathy?
No, just telepathy. Well, they have technically. Hold on.
Like anything that would go along those lines as far as reading.
I don't actually think they even. Hold on, I'm looking at their languages. Yeah, so they just have telepathy. They would have to charm people in order to get the information out of them. They don't have any mind reading abilities or anything of that sort.
Could they have gotten it from Kent, though, when they had controlled him?
Well, Kent would have had to have said it to them, and Kent wasn't speaking.
He would have had to have audibly said it.
He thought it, though, right? If they can read minds.
So, with telepathy,
that is true, though.
If they said, who has the key, no one responded, it'd be like Kent thought, oh, well, I know.
Yeah.
But the
yeah,
thing is,
very
that
good
would still
point.
imply they have to know what the key is and that the key is
Right.
somewhere. So it's not like they could pull the information from Kent because they wouldn't know to ask for the information.
I would argue we had gone so long without talking about it that in the middle of the combat, Steve asked who had it, and we had to struggle to remember who had it, and then we remembered that I was carrying it because we've been not talking about the key the whole time.
Yep.
That's a good point. How? I'm gonna try to think if there's any way that they would have any knowledge of the key. Like, there's nothing naturally occurring that they would have the ability to do.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, you better believe that I put a bunch of points in it.
Okay. An 18 insight is enough.
God.
Is enough to get this tidbit of information. Well, Howron is a very secure place from a military point of, or not Howron, I'm sorry.
Actually, let me double check something.
You botched there.
Yeah, would I have been able to use this? Oh no, actually I would have never known ahead of time, wouldn't I? Damn.
You do know, well, I'm sorry, well, Fort Jericho is a very well-secured military location. You do know that, like, in other ways, it's not necessarily the most secure magical location.
That's not good.
So if something were, say, blindly skimming for powerful resonant magic, a key that has protective links to something very powerful might be easy to distinguish. But how they would know it's a key isn't answered with that question.
Well, I guess also I would be wondering about like how powerful. I'm assuming it's at least fairly powerful, right?
Yes, it is fairly powerful.
So it would be reasonable to assume that if they were looking for something, found that even without knowing what it is, they might be interested in it just based on the level of power that it holds.
Yes, potentially.
Because it radiates such a powerful dweemer, they were like attracted to it.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have been something that we would have been better off putting it in extra dimensional space? Would they have been able to?
That would be a knowledge arcana to know.
Well,
All
it
right.
depends.
I'm gonna try it out.
I don't think anybody's beaten Candor there.
Nope.
Erasmus pretty close though. Yeah, so Erasmus and Candor, you know that like extra dimensional space might have helped, but if the object mysteriously disappeared from the location they were monitoring, and then suddenly a group of travelers pass by with that, there's a chance they likely would have found it anyway. Having it be visible is actually probably the difference between you all being murdered by these things in the middle of the desert until they found or tortured potentially until they found the information they were looking for, versus them getting what they needed and then taking off.
Gotcha. So they didn't have to basically like extract the information from anyone because they were able to easily just find out the information.
Yeah. If you can snatch it, why waste your time trying to kill people that are basically in the way when you know there's a much bigger prize to get to further down the road?
Well, plus, I mean, I was thinking this. It wouldn't tell us, but somebody skilled enough in Arcana would go, oh, they've got an extra dimensional space. That's probably worth stealing anyway.
Yeah.
Just because they're putting it in an extra dimensional space.
Can always figure out what's in the bag later.
Yes. Let's get the bag. We'll figure it out later.
They didn't even line it, did they?
They just wanted something.
What about those little ones? They bit us a lot. Is there anything that we should maybe be concerned about?
Yeah, we were bitten several times by the cacodemons.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, one of you or two of you are suffering from it. But you got healed up in the process, but not of the disease.
Yes.
So that was what you were asking about, Ryan. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking if the venomdemons had bitten them. No,
Well,
some
yeah,
of them do have cacodemon bites.
yeah, if they would have, if they would have gotten healed, or if they would have gotten healed, I don't know if the bites would have shown as much. Either,
Yeah,
so.
it would be a lot less. It would look more like bruising than it would like bites.
Gotcha. All right. Do I know anything about the bites specifically?
Yeah, you know the bites will gradually wear away at their at sort of their sense of internal wisdom.
Oh. Is there a way to cure those?
Yeah, you can either get remove disease cast on them, or if they can save against it twice in a row, it will go away. At least that's what you know from your old book.
If you're able to remove disease, you should be able to remove it permanently. Or if you save against it twice in a row, you should be able to remove it as well that way.
What do you mean?
How would we
save?
do that? Yeah, what's save?
If you save against it, would you still feel the effects of it trying to...
You would not feel the effects of it for that day. No.
Okay. Oh, so if you don't feel it for a few days in a row, you'd be able to...
Yes.
Well, if you don't feel
Just out of game for a second. I imagine Candor is still asking these questions, and we're all just sitting there like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Oh, absolutely. He definitely would be calling it a saving throw.
And he would be asking himself, but he would like ask it like he's asking somebody else because he's always referencing his own brain.
I guess if you don't feel it for a few days, then it's probably safe to assume that you have succeeded your saving throw against it enough times to be able to not feel the effects of it. It'd have to be at least probably 2, maybe 3 days in a row.
Well, perhaps Constog can, I don't know, memorize that spell that you mentioned. Remove disease.
Yes. Actually,
Isn't that like a 3rd or 4th level? Well,
I forget like what circle we can cast at this level. Oh, I can only cast up to level 2, so maybe she can't either.
Well, the bard tree is different than the druid tree, but I'm not telling people how to play their characters.
That's true. Would I have access to that then? Well, actually, yes. It's I would have to prepare.
No, because as of right now, your highest level of casting for your spells is 2 because you're still heavily drained from the time transformation.
Still? It's been days.
Yeah,
takes a lot
true.
of time to heal up from time.
Exactly. See, I'm glad you understand. See, and I'll go ahead and start explaining to them about how long it takes to do that.
You do a pretty bad job. It's been a long time since you've had to explain time mechanics to anyone ever. So you're like getting way too complicated way too quickly. You're starting to talk about world lines like as the very start of it, and then realizing you have to explain what a world line is first before you start explaining how there are different ones.
See, it makes perfect sense.
My head hurts.
So E equals MC is the formula to put bubbles in beer.
No, I don't deal with that. What? What?
Did someone say beer? That's a good thing for
people
cooking.
in the world that got that reference, and it's for them.
I don't understand your meta references. I don't dabble in those. Oh, I forgot what I was about to. That's unfortunate. I don't have the ability to cast it. Oh, that's what I was looking up. I'm assuming that's not going to change anything. Because I should. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, man. Yep. That's unfortunate.
What?
Oh, if I was less trained, I would be able to have access to third level spell, or third circle spells, you guys call it. I guess level thing never caught on. I'd have access to third circle spells, and then I'd maybe be able to cast them with like this. Remove disease. Let's see. Yes, that is a third circle spell, but fortunately I do not. Do I have any idea of how long it takes to start feeling the effects healing?
I mean,
from these.
You mean from your thing or from their thing?
Yeah, from my thing.
You've been feeling it so far. I mean, when you got here, you're sure you were like at the absolute worst you could have been, to a point that like cantrips were the only thing you could manage to muster reliably, and anything else felt like it was draining you pretty heavily to cast. And now you can at least feel like you could throw a couple of level 2 spells, a couple of second circle spells out there without being incredibly pained to do so. So perhaps in the next couple of days, I mean, you could open up more potential.
How many days has it been since they left?
It has been about 5 days.
Okay, so sometime in the next couple of days, I should be able to, given the time that you guys left about 5 days ago, where I'm at now. Yeah, so maybe sometime in the next couple of days, I should be able to do that. And who got bit? Which one was you guys?
It was me and Nikolai.
Okay, so just the two of you. That's good.
Yeah, we're expendable.
Well, no, it's just better that makes it easier not to have to do that for everybody. What are the effects of the bite? Like, are there long-term effects of it? Or?
No, just the wisdom
itchy.
Damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, for each time
Makes
you fail.
your brain kind of itchy.
Okay, so at least the
Does make your brain kind of itchy.
you guys aren't low wisdom characters, are you?
Did you say low wisdom characters?
I'm
Yes.
not sure what you mean by that, but I usually
I am.
count on my ability to talk to.
Charisma caster.
Yes.
And I'm strong and intelligent, but not wise. Steven, am I actually supposed to like have?
Wise. Isn't that what people who are not smart tell other people they are?
Am I supposed to have a negative something on wisdom right now?
Yeah, because it should be in your cacodemia thing.
No, you just told us to put the word there. You didn't actually.
Yeah,
say
you
anything.
just
That
told
is
us to
Oh,
put
I'm
the
sorry.
word
Yeah.
in.
I can confirm as of about an hour ago.
Nope.
I don't
Yeah, I
that.
need each of you to roll me a d2. Because you would have taken this by now. Your first instance of it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, each of you
What'd
can
you guys
put
get?
-2 to wisdom in your cacodemia section.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
I guess if I have only one of them when that happens, I think I should be able to have. No, I have access to probably about 3 spells.
Do we just write -2 wisdom in the
-2 to wisdom. -2 space TO space wisdom.
Now I just seem average, like your average person in terms of wisdom.
I started to catch on to the lingo.
Now I'm like dying.
Yes, if it comes to it, we'll make sure to do yours first.
I feel no wiser than I was before.
It almost sounded like Constog had something she was going to say. Did you?
I just said can't relate.
Oh, okay.
No, not the average wisdom. Come on.
Thought maybe there was some other tidbit that you had found that you wanted to share with the party.
Oh. You don't have... Well, I could probably only do it so many times, but... next time I prepare my spells, I think I can actually prepare that one as well.
That would be great.
That would be very helpful.
I didn't realize we needed it, so...
When she says that, I'm going to try to gauge...
It would be hard to know we would need that sort
Yeah.
of thing until we needed that sort of
Try to
thing.
gauge what class she is.
Yeah, so you're trying to think of how this would work doing an oratory.
That's what I get. Okay.
So I feel like what you do is you come up with a kind of like limerick and then see how she like responds to the limerick. And like as you kind of get that, you get a sense of how she is as a person that's kind of absorbed the world. And you definitely get the impression that probably somewhere in the low middle end of current point of experience, at least level 5 in order to do that. And if not really sure how much, then probably right at level 5.
So about where I feel like I am at the moment ish. A little less.
A little less.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then that you'd be able to do that. You've gotta have that animal companion. Does she have an animal companion?
No, you left it behind.
Well, I didn't know if she was able to find another one or not, or if she
No, unfortunately,
found it real hard
the
to
Pegasus would not quite bind to her.
That's unfortunate. There's still time though. Well, not right now. We won't be able to do that in downtime. There's not going to be any animals around here. Is there? Oh, there's not enough. There's nothing here to study, I guess. Is there?
No.
There's some poetry.
I that's not the kind of studying I need to do, unfortunately. Interesting.
Well, you all have a few days to rest and think things over. So why don't we go ahead and take a short break, and you guys can let me know the stuff that you want to do before the enemies arrive, and then a little after that, we will see what happens once they are at your door. We'll see everybody shortly.
He was despondent.
So, what's some stuff you guys have in mind for your prep time? It sounded like, Constog, you were prepping some remove disease. So that still, though, means that at the beginning of the morning, I need a fort save from the 2 PCs that have Cacodemia. Okay, so then roll me a D2, Brianna. And Nikolai.
Oof.
All right, Nikolai, you are fine. So then the remove disease will happen. So right now, Brianna, you would have healed 1, but then taken another 1. And Nikolai, you would have healed 1, and then the remove disease would have been put into place.
So it's still, for me, a net of -2?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm at a 0 now.
No, you're still at 1.
Oh.
And let me make sure. I might have disease wrong. Diseases might actually be progressive. I might be screwing this part up in my head. 1 sec. They might be progressive and you don't regain the benefit until... I think that's correct. hate the way this is done. It's fine. We'll just do it the way I just said it, and we'll just accept it. And all right. So what else do you guys want to prep? So that means each of the next few days, over the next few days, you guys will may heal the rest of your cacademia, depending upon when I say these things arrive.
Okay, so
and Kandor, you can go ahead and remove one of your energy drain.
Perfect.
Go ahead. You were saying, Erasmus?
no, I was like, should we set up watches? We don't know when these guys are going to show up, right?
Ah, yes, that's a good point.
Oh, you guys need to set up watches? I could help with that.
Thank you, Heta.
In order to read recipes every night that I really want to think about and keep track of, I learned this ability that's been really, really useful. I can make it so that you'll be able to stay up all night.
But still feel rested?
Yes.
Is
That's
it called
amazing.
keeping watch?
I don't really call it anything. I just sort of make it happen. I think I can do it to other people.
I like that you do it because you want to learn recipes. That is a level of dedication.
It's important!
And love of food. I'm on your side, buddy. It's great.
It's so important.
You're awesome.
Thank you. No one's ever said that about me before.
I say that to you regularly.
Yeah,
That's
but...
sad.
I'm gonna give Hadhup a hug.
Aww.
Does Kent have a thought?
I treat you better than I treat Kent.
Jeez, Kent, what did you do to them recently?
Oh, you
No
know, tried
idea.
to kill us.
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
If he tried to kill all of you, why is he still here?
It wasn't. He didn't do it voluntarily.
Yeah,
they
it
took
was-
over his mind.
Oh, you guys should
Bad
probably
thing to do.
stop that from happening again, then.
Definitely.
We're trying to figure out how to. Yeah, that's a good point. How do we stop? How do we get some emotional fortitude?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
You got any magical plans for that?
I don't. Unfortunately, I personally don't. I can help you guys maybe later when things are looking pretty bad. I know sometimes when I really focus on things being really rough and I really need to get through, I feel just an overwhelming sense of everything's gonna be okay. And sometimes people around me, they get better at things as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that great example of positive mental attitude.
It's almost like I can offer up a blessing to everyone around me when I'm feeling kind of rough.
Wow.
Well, just try and stay out of the actual fighting if you can, Hadhup. These guys are.
Why?
they're not-
Why won't you guys let me help?
Because we like you too much to see you die?
I can
They
fend
almost
for
killed
myself.
us.
I've done it before.
I'm sure. I
Hmm.
believe you. I believe you, buddy. Not
Hey,
in a
head up.
sarcastic way.
What's the
But,
strongest ability that you have at the moment?
What do you mean by that?
The thing you were talking about where you could offer them some kind of blessing, anything like that.
I think those are the things. I can make myself and sometimes other people disappear for a little while, but not very long.
Hmm.
I can do that.
I'm gonna try to gauge him.
Yeah, you figure he's probably... It's really hard to tell because he doesn't seem particularly charismatic and he doesn't seem particularly smart. But he just listed a bunch of spells that are typically on the wizard spell list, but then one of them is a cleric usually spell or bard usually spell.
How wild does this magic seem?
Not wild at all, actually.
So it seems deliberate, but he's just got a bunch of different abilities, different schools of or types of magic that.
There's something weird here about him, and you can't quite put your finger on it. Perhaps if you were only 3 points higher, you could have identified what his archetype is. But unfortunately, it's too confusing for you to even get the direct class, the definitive class.
I know what gives him those spells, and I think Steve is cheating because those are all also occult spells. And Steve is
They are not. It is not occult. I promise you, I am not using occult stuff.
Well, I guess I was also trying to like I don't know if I'd be able to get any information on it, but like how powerful he seems relatively to the rest.
I mean, he's only what he mentioned are all first level spells, so it sounds like that's the best he can do.
So if he got hit, there's a good chance that he would be severely injured at least.
Yeah, you'd figure like if he got in range of a Venom Demon, he's probably as good as dead.
Oof. We don't want that to happen.
So what I'm going to say to Hadhup is, we know that you can help and that we're appreciative that you want to help, but we fought these things and they nearly killed us, and we don't want that to happen to you.
But I can still help. Watch this.
Help.
Stand right there, okay? Nikolai, you trust me, right? Okay. He will wave his hands for a moment, and a burst of fire will a burst of fire will come out of his hands, and it will like go up into the air and kind of rain down a bit on you. And as it rains down on you, you get like this generally good feeling inside of you that makes you feel better. You feel like if you were wounded in some way, that would probably like take away some of the sting of it. There's lots of things I can do to help.
And those are the kind of things we're going to need help with.
I can also. That's no spell you've ever seen.
Hadhup, how did you do that?
It just happens. When I want to do something, sometimes it happens.
Oh.
Like, I used to make these brownies that people used to really like.
Oh wait, no, he did that with Nikolai. I wasn't there.
When we get done with this, I'm gonna have to pick your brain about cooking because I've never been one of those before. Those cooking chefs.
Oh, that's a disappointing thing. I found new ways to do cool stuff with food.
Huh.
Like eat raw eggs.
Actually,
raw eggs are delicious. They're so ooey and gooey and yummy. I like the way the yolk rolls around on my tongue.
Hadhup, do you have anything, like a family heirloom or anything? Anything that means something special to you?
Just my mom's old knife.
Oh, actually, do you mind if I see that?
Yeah, okay, just be careful with it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, kind of look at it and see if I can find out anything about the source of your abilities.
All right, are you doing it?
Yeah, you don't mind, do you? I don't.
If you think you can.
Okay, I didn't want to, like, do this against your will or, anything like that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay. So you like tap into the.
I haven't put those into there.
You tap into the knife, and you can see that he is in a little like kind of hut. It's very dark, probably underground. You can hear a lot of like heavy footsteps wandering about the area around him. And you can hear like numerous goblins screaming out in pain, or some of them screaming out in anger. You feel like you're in the body of somebody that's not. It can't be Hadhup's body. It doesn't feel like. Yeah, they're definitely goblins. The other creatures are speaking in what sounds like Elven.
Any kind of nouns being thrown about, names, places?
There are a lot of like Elvish pejoratives against goblins, and a lot of goblins shouting "Die, intruder!" or "This is ours. Why are you trying to take this from us?"
Okay, so they're not like saying anything
that's
like
sad.
off or anything that would give me like
No.
anything to look into. Okay.
All of a sudden you see you have this like knife in your hand, and you were just trying to work on preparing a meal, and these like soldiers in heavy plate mail bust into the room, and they just take spears and jam them into you, and you can feel yourself bleeding out, and you kind of collapse on the floor. The soldiers look around for a bit, say a few words to each other that they can't seem to find anything.
Are they wearing anything specific, or is it like nondescript guard uniforms? Or...
It's not guard uniforms. This looks a bit different. Give me a perception check as you're looking at these creatures. You can't
Really?
quite make it out.
Really?
Man.
What was that, the third one tonight?
The two guards go walking out, and then with the last few moments of vision you have, you see a very little goblin child come over. Mom, no, Mom, no.
What are you doing to us?
And he reaches down and he picks up the knife and he looks around and he runs back to somewhere. And you are Candor once again. And I need you to take...
Well, that was a happy moment.
Fortunately, you guys didn't have to see any of that.
4 points of sanity. You
Did
just...
you max out on that?
Yes, I did. You just felt yourself die.
No, I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah, you maxed out on that. I rolled 3 natural ones. It's okay. What's my... Should I just put -4 then?
Yeah, just for right now.
Okay. Okay, I just put that in my notes.
Unfortunately, though, that was not a good enough appraise to end up with more details as to what powers he might have.
That nice 5 I rolled on that. I see the dice are in my favor today. I got that natural 20 on the gauge check, though, so... Ugh, I'm gonna vomit. It's disgusting dice rolls. I'm just gonna apologize to him and be like, I'm so sorry.
What do you
The
mean?
knife.
He'll take the knife back.
What happens when you trespass on holy land?
What?
I saw a vision of how you got that knife.
Oh! I'm
sorry. I was hoping to find more information about your past, but that was not what I was hoping to find.
I don't know what you mean, but I don't know why anyone would want to see that.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, this knife has worked so good for me and my cooking. It's been the best. It's always the best. It's as he's saying that you notice there is a bit of a magical sheen on the knife.
Actually, yeah, I was just about to ask you about if I could do read aura.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dog is not for that.
It doesn't sound like it, no.
Let me find the read aura thing.
Yeah, occult skill unlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't fully read through this one in a while, so I was just... Oh yeah, it's gonna take 10 minutes for me to do, but that's fine. I probably would do that without even saying anything about it.
Okay, so you're aiming for alignment, emotion, health, or magic?
I guess I'd probably do, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's I mean, I would do magic because it doesn't seem like it actually has like hit points or anything like that at the moment. So health probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, so you'll notice that he seems to have some kind of implicit magic inside of him, but you already knew that. And there is something like that's in his hand that seems to be making the dagger, or the knife rather, act almost like it's magical in and of itself. It seems to be some kind of magic that's flowing from him, almost directly. But there's something extra that has like an extra sheen to it about the rest of the magic that you can see around him. One of the things in particular, hang on one second.
So it looks like something about him sparks the magic, or that draws magic from him to the knife in some way.
You get the impression that the knife wouldn't be magical if not for the fact the knife wouldn't have this magical property if not for the fact that it was in his hands.
Do I know anything about how what might cause that? Like
there's a few different ways he could have feats that do hit. He could have cast a spell on it himself that's giving it the innate ability to do what it's doing. You can give me a spellcraft here at this point. Yeah, so you get the distinct idea that what you're looking at here is a refined improvised weapon spell. So this sort of turns something that isn't masterwork into something that is masterwork. And so this knife works more effectively for him because it is ultimately the perfect tool for him to be using in this circumstance, even though it is old and worn away. You also get the impression that he could probably use this as a weapon, should he need to, more effectively than most people would probably be able to use a dagger.
Is that something from him or from the?
It's coming from him.
Or would I be able to tell?
It's coming from him pretty clearly.
So like an ability of his, or like a feat or something he may have picked up.
Yeah, you know that when you use Read Magic Aura in conjunction with the abilities you already have, you can pretty easily like track back where a magical aura came from, and this is very clearly one that he does himself.
Look at how he's a magic goblin.
Is that a permanent ability of his?
No, he's probably casting it, but from what you can tell, it seems like he understands that he casts spells. He doesn't really grasp the concept of how he casts spells. He just kind of knows that he's doing it. He believes he can do it, and so he can do it.
Like he just makes food that's so good that it makes people feel healthier and stuff like that.
You get the idea.
That's the actual spells. He just did one.
Yeah, you get the idea that he might have some sort of additional abilities that he's taken that give him the ability to make that food in that way. And this is why it may not have manifested itself early, but has now manifested itself.
You're a very interesting kid, Add Up.
I thank you. Anyway, if we need anything, I'm gonna try to have some delicious treats for before they come. So if you guys want to eat them, I think they'll be really good.
Okay.
But I'm working really hard on these, so my next couple of meals might not be as good.
That's okay. We really appreciate your hard work.
Thank you. I'm gonna get back to it.
All right.
He's almost as good as the stat.
I feel like if we had Hadda start lecturing the Benedemons on almond milk, that perhaps we would just confuse them.
Let's do it.
But yeah, what is some other stuff that you guys want to do?
The arrival of daemons.
Yep.
So, everybody's cured of their caco fever. Caco fever.
Are we cured now, or do I need to...
You're cured of it, but you're not cured of all the damage. So you can be cured of a disease without being finished with the damage that you're taking. Got intruders in here.
Yes, they're putting away groceries. It's lovely how people come and give you stuff instead of stealing it.
Reverse burglary.
No error comes in.
So I'm going to buy 10 spell scars.
Okay.
So I took the money off, you said, because it's 12.5 gold for each first level spell, right?
That's correct.
So I took 5 castings of True Strike, 2 magic missiles, 1 grease, and 2 hidden diplomacy.
Okay.
What are these?
Spell scars.
They act like magical
They act like
tattoos you can
scrolls
put
on
on,
my
but they're
body.
scrolls that you can cast without having to read them.
Wow.
It's a neat little Magus ability.
Yeah, it's far better than the magical potion tattoo.
Yeah.
That's trash.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right.
There's an Arcanist ability that improves my key strike, which I don't know why that's even there, because you would need to take a whole other class.
Is there what other stuff do you guys want to do in preparation for this?
Are we able to acquire some healing potions or wands or?
No. Unfortunately, in terms of potions or wands, no one has access to the relevant item creation feats, and you don't really have enough time for that.
We could sharpen sticks around the perimeter.
I'm going to be practicing with my sword.
Okay.
Since I don't normally fight with a sword, but last time I actually did, so
okay.
I'll just be doing some sword practice.
I'm assuming no one's tried to take the book from me.
No, I don't think so. Unless somebody says
I'll
something
be
about
sitting in a corner somewhere reading.
I wouldn't even know that you had it until you pulled it out like that.
We actually have a second copy.
2 copies of the book.
On purpose?
Well, we got the other one from Fort Jericho. It was the one that the Venedemon that was imprisoned had used to turn the soldiers to try and get them to mutiny.
They didn't want those.
They actually sent it back for you to study, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing about that sounds good.
Well, not the Daemons, the people at Fort Jericho.
Yeah, the people at Fort Jericho. Yeah, they were just like, you can take it with you.
The Keko demons were like, give this to Kando.
Actually, we thought that maybe they wanted the book at first, and we tried to tell them that Kent had the book, and they're like, "We don't want the book, you fool!" And like yelled at us. It was not nice.
Said he gave you a bunch of information.
Yeah, he gave us basic information.
Is it normal for them to be so forthcoming with information like that?
Well, I mean, they knew who you were, and they were told. Or no, you mean the Venedemon?
Yeah.
Strangely, no. Like, to be that honest and that forthcoming, without the aid of magic of some sort, it's unlikely.
Yeah, these are some pretty chatty Cathy's, these Daemons. Not what you would call loose or tight-lipped.
So you're.
I don't know if I'd be able to gauge it.
You're getting the impression there's something that that the party's still leaving out that might add something to this, because it doesn't make sense that it would just be talking without something sort of lubricating its desire to say these things, and maybe there's something about it, about how it was, that might have led to it being like this.
Like the special shackles it was in?
Yeah, it had special shackles on it that were purple and magical.
Oh, what the hell are those, Steve?
You don't know.
I don't know about what these are at all?
No.
Do I have any kind of knowledge about this?
No.
Or?
You know, though, that you've seen before them use shackles that kind of create a bit of a charming effect on people when they're put on, and that apply the inability for creatures to lie when wearing them. And in addition, there's often dimensional anchor that people will put on shackles. This could be like the full Monty of shackle, like it just has like everything and maybe a kitchen sink built into it.
Oh, so he could have been compelled to be just being forthcoming with all this.
Yeah, I mean, he kept offering to make us souffles, which just really seemed kind of.
Can we refresh ourselves on what the Vena demons and Kaka demons are immune and not immune to? Like,
Yes.
what we had learned about them.
Vena demons are immune to acid, death effects, disease, and poison.
Hold on, you do this way too fast. Acid.
You just gotta write faster.
Effect. I do.
Disease and poison. And they are resistant to cold, electricity, and fire at a moderate level.
Oh, well, damn it. Then my magic missile doesn't do much.
The magic missile is not cold, electricity, or fire.
It's not fire?
No, magic missile is force.
Force. Yep.
They must have some kind of spell resistance.
The bigger things, the Vena demons, do have some measure of spell resistance. The smaller ones do not.
Hold on. Okay, was there anything else about the Vena demons before we move on to the Cactus?
They both share the same thing. So this is I'm giving you the thing that's different. So the Vena demons have additional spell resistance. They also have damage resistance against any physical damage that is not either good aligned or from a silver weapon. And that is the total list of their abilities. You know that one of the things that likely made fighting the cacodemons so hard is that the cacodemons have a natural regeneration. And so it does not stop until they are knocked out of the air.
Oof.
I suppose for the rest of the day, like, well, I guess when it gets closer to the evening, I'd probably like start prying as to like the abilities that each of them has, and like kind of like asking like, you know, their strengths and weaknesses in combat, and try to I guess, well, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do this when like at like evening, or you know, sometime later in the day. But I'll go ahead and I guess I'll use second chance since I have to do it beforehand, and try to wow, of course I do that when and I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
So I guess I'll take that really good one that was the first one, and to just get a 32 and see if there's anything that I can do with that information.
Yeah, so you know that this is a very weird assortment. Something is wrong with this party composition. According to everything you've researched about party composition, first of all, these are 5 spellcasters. An array of 5 spellcasters is an absurdity. It creates so many weaknesses because all of them are contingent upon spells as part of their regular arsenal. You have what seem kind of like variants of different things. Like you have something that's kind of a fighter, like it's a magus, so it's kind of your fighter. You have something that's roguish, but has spellcasting as well.
Would I know why they're all spellcasters?
No, you don't know
character?
why. You don't know the out-of-game reason, but you know of a spell that gives you the ability to know that.
Yes, I'll use that when you're done.
Yeah. So you can, well, actually, we'll go into that. So because that gives you some answers. So you kind of use, I'm forgetting the name of.
It's the first level.
It's
one,
the
right?
second. No, it's the second level one. The second level one gives you insight to the why behind when. It gives you the reason behind why things are weird. And what you'll see is like a couple of surveys come up on the screen, and you will see in each of the surveys that there is an option for campaign restrictions, and there is an overwhelming majority of people choosing alignment, stats, and class and religion restrictions.
They willingly chose to take restrictions?
Yes. overwhelmingly chose to take restrictions.
And there's no
Who's
benefit
this,
to taking
people?
these restrictions, right?
There is no benefit to taking these restrictions.
The benefit could be a more interesting game.
I'm not following what's going on.
So, Kandor is using one of his fourth wall-breaking abilities that gives him the ability to see how we got to a point that I set the restrictions I had for this campaign.
Oh,
That
because you
explains.
hate us. I could have told you that without all that.
Other people
Labor
voted for
time.
this.
Actually,
No.
Other
That was voted without me.
Just because you didn't participate doesn't mean that other people didn't do it.
I said the 4
Actually-
basic classes.
that's very good information to have. So, do I know which restrictions specifically? Like, they all had to be spellcasters.
They all
correct?
had to be spellcasters. They all had to have some sort of deital following, or some deity that they followed. They all had to have at least one mental stat at 15 or higher, and they all had to be some alignment that was in correlation to Sascha.
Okay, so I'll bring up, like, I'll ask them about which deities they follow, and try to figure out, like, the alignments based off of their alignments in correlation to Sasha's alignment.
Okay.
And, I guess the, well, I guess I would know, like, charisma or intelligence caster, unless there's any wisdom casters here, but I'm not sure.
You know there's a wisdom caster here. You know there's a druid here.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's hard to tell when you don't have the stag and you're just the con.
I know, because that stag was everything.
Could we not
Yeah,
go
and then you're
find
looking
her?
for-
Hopefully the con. Hopefully the stag's all right. So I'll try to like make some notes and like when I'm
Are
done
you
making the notes.
interviewing
I'll
us?
bring-
Because I'd like to interview you while you interview us. Because I feel
That
like
is
kind of
great.
would
That
be
is great.
excellent producer.
Oh, sure. I'll go ahead and cast that on my. I'll cast that on myself so that he can get that information from the spell, so I don't have to answer the spell, or so I don't have to answer it, and I can continue what I'm doing.
Yeah, so while you're interviewing him, right before you start interviewing him, he like takes that black shiny piece of glass that he has, and he like casts this spell on it, and he says Kandor Rasavant, and he turns it towards you, and it's like giving you an interview with Kandor as he's asking you questions.
Damn. I don't even know what to say. I'm so blown away. I'm like, I can't write as fast as this thing speaks. Holy crap.
Is there a 0.5 speed that I
Yes,
can
you
put that
can
at?
you can slow down the speed if necessary.
I'll keep
Thank you.
writing and then I'll like reach over and touch the 0.5 speed.
So yeah.
Wow.
So you'll get that Kent is an intel-based caster. Matt, you know that both Erasmus and Nikolai are already int-based casters. You know that Konstag is a wisdom-based caster, and it's very easy. Bard can tell Bard.
Yeah. I'll like write very rough sheets for each of them, like assumed spellcasting stat,
Yeah.
presumed alignment and stuff like that. Just very, very, very rough stuff.
I thought I cast with my strength.
I cast a spell of damage.
Fuck yeah! Spell strike.
Oh,
I
we're
mean,
punching the
That
head.
was how the rage casted too.
Oh.
So the thing that you will find across the board is that I believe the whole party is good, correct?
Yes.
I actually think the party
I
is...
thought that was part of our.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
weren't required to be good.
So shot is neutral good, or
Sasha is chaotic good.
okay, so they would have had to have been chaotic, neutral, or good. aligned,
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But the whole party is almost the whole party is chaotic good.
Okay.
Except for that fucking elf.
And you know, the one that didn't actually plan to be part of this party.
Oh, he's definitely chaotic. I'm assuming. I mean, it would
No,
be-
she's talking about
No,
Brianna.
I was talking about Brianna.
How Brianna was not initially part of the party.
Oh, yes.
I believe that you can balance your own freedom with the importance of law to create a great balance.
Awful. Got it.
No. Law with breaking the law.
Oh, neutral. Yes.
Oh wait, is Erasmus neutral good as well? I thought
I am neutral good.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Then the party is mostly neutral good with a couple of
I am
chaotics.
neutral good.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Sascha. I
Me
actually
too.
picked that before we knew we would need all that.
Wait, are we not all neutral good?
No. There are. I think
Kent does not
Kent
seem
is
neutral.
Kent is very chaotic. If you
Kent
can't.
is
right,
absolutely chaotic.
Did you say
If she
No
says
idea
that-
what you're talking about.
If she says that as I'm doing it, I'm just going to immediately point out the ones that I believe to be chaotic.
Yeah. I thought, is Brianna actually neutral? I thought Brianna was chaotic
Yeah.
as well. Okay. So never mind.
Neo.
Kent is the only chaotic character in the party.
Yes, the
checks
worshiper
out.
of the 8 is absolutely chaotic.
What do you mean it checks out?
Niev was chaotic good. Or, I mean, she is. In
That's
the other
why.
game.
Where I'm. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to break the laws. You know what I mean? You gotta save it for when it's important.
Actually, with Brianna, I don't know if it's gonna matter much, but to see if I get a better idea of her, okay, I'm gonna do this, perenniology.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll notice immediately that right now she is not an elf and not a halfling, but there is some like blend of in her head how this is. Like some of the elongation is starting to diminish. The ears are kind of like rounding off and shrinking. There are a lot of things about the way her head is put together that don't match either end of the spectrum.
Does she look like she's more towards not elf, but
Probably
it was
about
elf-
halfway in between.
halfling, right?
Yep.
Oh, about halfway.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if that'll help at all with these tactics, but that's good to know at least that you're about halfway through with that. Okay.
With every time I get stronger, I feel like I'm a little bit more charismatic, maybe a little less intelligent.
That checks out. Yeah, you'd be about halfway through it, and then when you're finished, the difference would be applied to your charisma. Okay. Yeah.
So with that check that you had earlier, then you'll know that these things will likely be fairly arrogant. They're probably going to come in through the front door. They're not going to like waste their time setting up an ambush. These things are very proud creatures, and they think that they have the party on the run. So they're going to just come in and do what they can do. They will likely strike towards the evening because they, of course, do have the ability to see in the dark, and assume that some of you will not be able to see in the dark. So that will be the one advantage they have. They also don't necessarily need to rest in the same way that you guys do, giving them yet another advantage in what they're doing. So those things kept in mind, you know that the Keep Watch will likely be a very good use.
I'll make sure to congratulate Hadhup on that when I think about that.
Thank
Who
you.
else has dark vision again? I have it.
Just you and Constog.
Okay. There's not any way we can like give people dark vision?
Well, there's a spell for that.
I don't know. I know druids get the spell, but I don't know if Comstock has access to it yet.
I don't even know what it's called.
It's
What's
just
that?
dark vision, all one word.
Druids do not
Oh.
get the spell.
They don't?
Nope, druids do not get it. Rangers get it, druids do not.
Oh.
Druids don't need to be seen in the dark.
Yes, or any sorcerers or wizards might be able to use it as well.
They,
However-
they need to be shape changing into things that can see in the dark.
If you make that known, Hadhup will inform you that he can maybe help with some of that.
The dark vision?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be a little dirty in the kitchen, but I should be able to take care of it.
Oh. That's
That'd
very
be awesome.
helpful. Yeah.
Good. Don't mind the blood.
Whose blood?
It's mine.
Are you okay?
Sometimes cooking can be hard.
So I checked this last 3 spells randomly on spell list, just out of curiosity. I gotta tell you, Anti-Paladin is on every one of those spell lists. You're a sick man, Steve.
What are you talking about? He's not an anti-paladin either. So yeah, one of the things he will end up cooking up for you guys will be they are these brownies that you can eat. And for about 3 hours, they will give you the ability to see in the dark. You will notice though that there are a lot of marks on Hadhup's arms and hands.
Oh man.
I hope they're helpful.
Are you okay, Hedda?
I'm fine. If I can help, it's important that I help.
Do you need some healing?
Maybe.
I will say I can help you with that, and I will try and do that. Oh, it's giving me that your connection to the server has been interrupted. Can I just roll it from my spell list, Steve?
I mean, the macro is the same as rolling it from your character.
Okay.
Because if you're getting that message, it's a desync issue. Okay. Yeah. You'll notice, though, that doesn't seem to necessarily heal him in the way that you were hoping for. I'll be okay. I've had to do this before. It's fine. It's fine. It's how I took care of my brothers before.
But I have an idea of like what kind of healing he would require for him.
Yeah, he's got stat damage.
Oh, poor guy.
Anybody have lesser restoration?
No.
It's okay. I'll sleep a little while and I'll be okay. I don't need to make anything else, so it'll be all right.
What a trooper.
Those will help everybody, and that's what's the most important thing.
I wish Kent was this good. Not Kent. What was
Trent?
Trent, thank you. I wish Trent was this good.
I'm gonna go lay down. There's soup on the stove if you want some soup.
I'll give him the blanket to use.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go tuck Hadhup in.
Aww.
Yeah, and yeah, each of those brownies will do as they say.
Wow.
So I am going to temporarily give your characters dark vision for when things happen.
The next 3 hours.
No, you know you'll basically eat them when you see them coming in the distance.
So I don't think I've ever used my arcane pool before, so I just want to make sure I understand it. So with spell recall, I can spend points from my 4 arcane pool points to cast spells that I have already cast as a swift action.
Correct.
So it's basically 4 extra spells.
Correct.
And then for Omen, what does it mean when I can try and demoralize an opponent with a swift action? What do I actually do?
So, you are making someone feel afraid of you. So this would be like you growl at the opponent, and then they feel like a bit scared, and that gives them the shaken condition. So that will reduce their ability to hit you successfully. That's also the same thing that your enforcer does when you do it. Yeah, you would make an intimidate check as a swift action.
Okay. But the enforcer I can only use when I'm doing non-lethal damage.
That is correct. But you can always do non-lethal. You can always choose whether you want to deal lethal or non-lethal damage with every strike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that we have passed the couple of prerequisite days. And that presumably some alarms are set up on the obvious perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to switch things to nighttime.
It's the right time.
If it's been a couple of days, can I heal the wisdom damage?
Yes, you can heal 1 more point of wisdom damage. Both you and Nikolai can.
How's Headhunt doing? So
Yeah.
we can delete the Cacademia now?
If you have 0, you can delete the Cacademia.
Yes.
I was about to ask the same thing about Headhup. See how he's doing.
Headhup is doing reasonably enough. He says he's going to be able to help. Just going to be a little bit tired.
You should make sure to stay out of the way, though.
I'll stay back. I know how to do this. I promise.
Very far back.
I promise.
Do I feel any of my strength returning to me?
Yes, you can gain back another 1 more.
Excellent.
The answer to your question, Ryan, is no. You would not be able to.
Oh.
There are limitations for you on this, unfortunately.
Would I know? I mean, we could talk about it later, but I was just gonna ask if I would know who or how to.
Yes, you would know that any PC can.
Gotcha.
But you have transcended. You exist somewhere between the realm of PC and NPC, and this makes it so that certain rules apply differently in your case than they do for others. Both sometimes on the positive end of the spectrum, and sometimes, like in this case, on the negative end of the spectrum.
That's fine. I'll make sure to keep a note of that in my back pocket for before they leave.
Yep. Yeah, and as expected, a few nights in, you will hear alarms go off. And you will know that they go off in the distance out here. I don't know if you can see me pinging. You're going to want to bring your map to the right, as far to the right as it can go. And I will show you some pings, if they'll show up.
I see a lot of darkness.
Yeah, they're not showing up because, one, I think they're purple on black, which doesn't help. Oh, no, I'm on the GM layer. Hold on. There we go. So out in the darkness here, you will know that there are some pings of something coming.
Is that where we were expecting them to come from?
Yes.
Okay.
And with that, can I have everyone give me some initiative?
I'm gonna rest first to gain back my spells.
Yes, everybody should hit the rest button before we get to this point. Because you all will have had a day of rest in between. I wish you all good luck.
I think I need some sight permissions.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
You would have also had one of these. Sight to give you this. And this. Come on. Alright. Let me roll these guys in. Alright. And let's get a round tracker in here. So hard.
So it's 5 cacodemons and 2 venademons.
That is what it looks like, according to that tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I was just about to ask, like, what was the low to the high number that we were expecting?
So it could have been as many as 3, and that would have meant as many as 4 cacodemons per venademon.
Oh, okay.
So you guys lucked out a little bit, and that you got some of the lower end of the spectrum. The smallest it could have been was 1 and whatever was remaining from the attack they had before. But yeah, I just closed the initiative tracker. That's annoying. Let's not do that because everybody needs to see that. So that we are going to start off with Kent at the top of the initiative. Kent, you probably can't see anything other than just an area around you. But
Did he eat the brownie yet?
yes, I'm assuming everybody eats the brownie when the alarm bells go
The
off.
brownie.
We ate the brownies. Yeah, we're eating those brownies, people.
Chugging brownie right now. As soon as you hear the alarm.
Yep, that's what gives you your dark vision. So, what do you want to do on your initiative?
Since I can't see anything yet, I am going to summon in a dog.
All right, let me get you a puppers.
Yeah, the dog would be my best bet.
Okay.
That is 1 point. Yes.
I'll give you control of it. I hate trying to use the lighting engine because it is so rough on my machine. Alright, you should have control of that little puppers that's there. And you can put him anywhere within your summoning range. And that'll show up at the end of the round, or at the start of your next initiative.
Summoning range.
25.
No, I'm looking at it. I'm just looking it up.
Yeah, so one of the cacodemons will go, and it's going to fly its way in.
35 feet.
I need to remember their movement speed. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought I remembered.
Excuse me.
It's gonna move in. What is its movement? What is your movement? Your movement is that? Same. I think all these rolled really well.
Oh, we've
Constag.
heard this song before. Oh, my
Sign of
monsters
things to
rolled
come.
well. 6 criticals in a row. Who'd have thought?
James, do you have the stats for the pupper? Do you need those?
I don't see. No, I don't have the stats.
Okay, I will get you the stats. 1 sec, I'm getting it for you now. Okay, you should have it now. All right, Constag, what you want to do? Oh, I didn't roll head hop into this. Okay, good.
I want to wait at the moment.
Till when?
To say.
If you're going to delay, I need a condition for you to delay to, or a specific point in the turn order to delay to.
Oh, I didn't mean wait as a delay. I mean, like, not.
Okay, you're not going to do anything? Okay.
I don't really have anything I can do right now.
Nikolai.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
All right. Roll up 1d4. Nice.
Yeah.
So you have 5 images. Well, 4.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got 5. Oh no, per
4
3 cast.
images, and
Yeah. No, you get 1 per every 3 cast levels. So you have 4. You have 5 images right now. So you'll roll a d6 if something attacks you.
And which number is me?
You'll be 1.
Okay.
I need to get your auto programming done because I have one I built for Bella before. I just forgot about the mirror images. Erasmus, it's not your turn yet.
Oh, I was just.
Don't get too excited so quickly. Actually, where is Erasmus on the? Did you not click your token?
I did.
He rolled in, but it wasn't.
Did it do the same thing it does with you sometimes? Oh, no, it's... I see what happened. He goes on 10. Let me add him to the initiative. Should also check. Brianna, did you see yourself on the initiative there?
Yeah, I'm 10.08.
Okay. Cool. All right, Hadhup will go, and Hadhup will say he'll move up a little ways, and he will say, "Guys, I really hope this all goes really, really well."
I hope so
And
too.
all of you will have a +1 morale bonus to your attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Hadhub.
Thanks.
Brianna.
I'm going to take a... Well, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to begin my performance.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a competence bonus on the attack and damage rolls. So you are... everybody's at a +3 total to their attack and damage rolls.
Yes.
Erasmus.
All right. I'm tired of these guys. I did a check. I'm gonna move up my move up.
Yep.
Ooh, I like the feature. This is very exciting. And then just want to make sure I'm in range. Damn.
Well, you got... That was only 5 feet forward, so...
And I don't want to move up too close.
I want you to move up too close.
Oh, whatever. I'll move to where I'm about 30 feet away, and then I'm going to open up with my ready, steady, go.
Okay. Hit it.
I want to rock right now. No, wrong way.
It'll be at a +3 when you roll it. Yeah, that will definitely hit. Roll the damage. And it will try to fort save. Oh, these things with their +2 bonus to fort and their perpetual saving. But that's still some decent damage there. So we'll take 5 points of damage. As a ringing...
And they are deafened, by the way.
Nope, it didn't fail to save. It's only deafened if it fails to save.
Damn you. Damn you and your non-deafened state.
Let me make sure these are rolling correctly as well. They are. Cool. Actually, it's not rolling correctly. Roll me one more d6 there, Charles. Because you are level 5, it should be rolling 3d6, not 2d6. Okay.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yep. All right. The next one of
Didn't
these is going to
change
come
much
up
there.
here. And Candor.
All right. I was actually just trying to figure out what to do.
Can't you play them to sleep or some kind of bardy thing?
He's a very different
Brianna-
bard.
I was going to say Brianna kind of rolls her eyes a little bit.
They are also... I don't know how far that reaches. Yeah, I don't have that,
No! What the fuck, Roll20? Shut up. It's giving me the unable to read reader set data from server. Which is really annoying because I had all the character sheets opened.
I suppose...
I hate that it just times you out and doesn't tell you it's timing you out.
Oh my god, this keyboard. We haven't seen them yet, have we?
You can if you can't see them from where you're at, then you can't see them.
Ah, yes. I do not see them yet. And is this is Nikolai, I'm assuming?
No, that is Erasmus.
Oh, Erasmus is the bold
I'm the
one.
shorter
Yeah.
one. The elfier one.
Nikolai is the one whose character barely fits into, is actually busting out of the circle.
This one.
Nikolai is busting out.
Nikolai's like, I don't like circles.
I suppose I'll just 5-foot step, and
Circle gets the square.
I don't want to. I guess
A buff you're gonna give out?
yeah. What kind of bonus? Well, because I could do Inspire Confidence, but
That's already
doesn't
being done.
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be at the same level because of your diminished capacity.
Yeah, and I was looking at Inspire Courage, but it also gives a competence bonus, so I don't think those stack.
It does not.
So,
Got anything for luck?
Well, I have something, but oh my god, this keyboard. I'm trying to see. This is this is also a competence bonus. Right?
Well, I know this was a bit of a surprise, but you would have had access to third level spells, third level bard spells, so that would mean you have haste if you want to haste.
Yes, that's what I would do then.
Okay. Are you going to use old or new haste? Old haste is only a single target, but will give them an additional partial action, whereas new haste will give everybody the additional attack and can be used across a group of people.
I suppose I'd go with new haste.
Okay.
Because there's plenty of them, so it'd be best to give them all something.
Yep. So everybody has a 30-foot bonus to their movement and an additional attack if they make a full round attack.
All right.
Kent. And
Okay.
a +1 bonus to AC.
All right. I guess we're gonna send the dog in now.
All right. Send in the
So-
pupper to bark and bite at the little fly things.
Oh, those are flying.
Yep. But they're
Okay,
hovering
sorry.
above the ground. Because they have to stay low to the ground to still attack you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, he can run up and jump, can he?
Yep, absolutely.
He can run up and jump on one of them. Actually, I want him to try and jump it and pull it out of the air.
Okay, absolutely. Have it give me a
So-
CMB check then.
Can I do that from here? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Boop.
Oh,
It has, but it says +9 to jumping.
that's for acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Never
But
mind.
what it's trying to do is it's trying to basically grapple one of these with its jaw. But you just rolled a flat out
Oh, of course.
Yep. Yeah, so the puppers jumps up into the air and the thing just kind of flits above it a little bit as it jumps up. And what do you want to do with your action?
Well, then I'm going to teach it not to flit up into the air and smack it in the face with where's my magic missiles? Fladingy wingies.
Yeah. So those will hit for minimum damage. We're off to a great start, everybody.
I like it. Minimum damage.
The next of these is going to move in on. They're gonna go. This one's gonna go here after Nikolai and make an attack. Nikolai does a 22 hit for 3 points of damage and give me a fort save. You're fine. The next one. This little one is going to move up to the pupper, and it's going to try to stop the pupper. Does a 7 hit the pupper?
No.
All right. This one is going to move in probably to about here, I think.
My roll 20 is being rude, so I'm trying to restart.
That's fine. And Erasmus, I am going to need you to give me a will save. Oh, you are not held.
Ha ha! You can't hold me.
The next one is going to come in to about here. Make sure that's correct. Yep. And Nikolai, I need you to give me a will save.
Still real
Okay.
Work the first 3 times.
That's fine. In the meantime, this one is going to move in and try to get Erasmus for blastinating it.
Ah! so biased against somebody just because they did a lousy 5 points of damage.
Erasmus is a 14 hit against you. You have a +1 to your AC from haste.
Holy shit. No, it does not.
Oh,
I have
alright.
a 15 now.
Damn, Nikolai is fine too. No hold persons today, apparently. Constag. I wish they had better optimization for this lighting engine, because it seems like every time I turn it on, it just gets bad.
It was 3 points of damage, right?
Correct.
Can I ready an entangle for when one of the big guys gets
Into range? You can. Alright, Nikolai.
That entangle.
So what's close enough for me to hit?
There is a
this?
cacodemon flying right in front of you.
Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna cast True Strike after I can do 2 attacks.
You can do
right?
2 attacks, and then you can step back if you want to and do True Strike, or you can cast it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back.
Okay.
after that.
So give me your attacks. Ooh,
Oof.
that's not so great. How about your second one? That will hit. Roll up some damage. Not for much, though, it seems like.
I'm gonna take my little step back.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast True Strike for my next turn.
Alright, it didn't move you back, by the way. Thank you. Alright, this one, they're gonna gang up on this little pupper.
Man, so mean.
And bite the pupper. Does a 10 hit the pupper?
Oh.
It's worthless cacodemons today. Hadhup.
After they were trying to kill us prior.
Nobody's been. No. Nikolai, you got hit for just 3
3.
points of damage.
Yep.
I think he'll still do this. He is going to turn to you, Nikolai, and he is going to hit you with fire.
Ooh.
It does not. Oh wait, I don't have that part rolled up. So that will heal you for.
I'm rolling on
3 points of damage.
that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Stay.
I will. I know what I'm doing.
This
Brianna.
goblin's got moxie.
I am going to attack the cacodemon that's right there in front of me.
All right. Remember, you got plus trace.
Yes.
Oh, did you count that +3 to my damage on the cacodemon?
It would have been +2 to damage, but no, I did not. Thank you. That will not hit on the cacodemon.
Dang. Alright.
Erasmus.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Don't I get a second attack?
Oh yeah,
because
you
of,
are hasted.
haste?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That will still not hit, unfortunately.
Dang. Okay.
So I
Erasmus.
did my 5 foot.
Yep, you can 5-foot step.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna unleash 2 sonics on him then.
Okay.
I still keep going for the character sheet.
The
Oof,
first will
that's
not
not
hit.
good.
It'll go wide.
Oh
my God.
2. Yeah. I'm out of control, people. I was too bold.
All right, the one that the pupper tried to bite at is gonna try to kill the pupper. Jesus, nothing can touch the pupper.
Maybe if they landed.
Cantor, they can't land. They don't have feet. These are like little flying heads with an eyeball in the center of them,
Oh.
and these
All right,
big like toothy smiles. They almost look like micro beholders, but without the eye stalks.
Gross. These are the
These the little ones are cacodemons.
I think they call themselves craft beholders now.
Do I have any? I guess do I have any spells that would benefit that they don't already have going?
Yeah, you would have access to, in the book, you'd have access to Good Hope.
Let's go ahead and do that then.
All right, I think that works. Let me double check. Good Hope might overwhelm Hadhup's Blessing, though, but...
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a morale bonus, and Hadhup was giving a morale bonus from luck. But yeah, it's now +2 to attack and damage rolls. So it's now +4 instead of +3.
Whew. Wow, we're buffed and chuffed.
Just make sure. All right. That'll take us to Kent.
Okay.
You forgot to roll the d6 for me.
What d6?
Mirror images.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to remember on the next one. Actually, at the end of this round, Konstag,
7. I got 4
you
more.
feel something very familiar to you getting closer.
Uh-oh.
Is the stag back?
But it won't act, whatever it is not ready to act yet. Kent.
Right. Before I have the dog do anything, I can. It's 100 foot. Yeah. Okay. I am going to cast web on 3 that are attacking the dog.
Ooh.
Okay, good choice. Cast your web.
I gotta click that, don't I? Do and clicky click.
Yeah. They make reflex saves, huh? Here it goes. 1,
Miss.
2, 3. One of them is not caught in the web, but the other 2 get stuck to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed which 2 are down, so I can decide which one to attack.
20-foot radius. Jesus. And you inadvertently are going to hit one other target. It's going to make me annoyed if it fails. No. Okay. Does not fail. So the one on the bottom, this one here is not, but the first one, this one and this one are caught in the web.
Okay, so the one at the top, the dog's then going to attack it. Just since now it's on the ground, it can bite it.
Yep.
And where is my offense? Bite.
That will not confirm. And as it bites, it doesn't seem to, its teeth seem to like kind of scrape against the thick exoskeleton of this creature.
Damn.
Having limited effect. But the web is a good strategy, holding firm. This cacodemon that was on Nikolai will turn its attention to Brianna, since Brianna is right adjacent to it. And it will bite.
Hasn't popped up for me yet.
It is a 13.
I'm pretty sure that misses. I'll double check. Yeah, that misses.
This other one down here is going to try to bite at the dog, stuck in a web of deceit, but it will fail.
Ha!
This creature, however, seeing what Kent just did to it, is going to take a couple of steps forward. And when it does so, I believe, Konstag, you should be able to see it. And throw your Entangle out there. And we'll move you to that point in the initiative. And... Entangle is... Reflex, I believe. I don't know why the save's not on there. It's annoying. Pretty sure it's Reflex. Oh, and it becomes entangled. So rough for this poor Benedemon. What did it do to all of you?
Yes.
All right, he'll have to wait till next round to try to move out of it. But from there, does it say they end their turn or end their movement? They just end their movement. At first, you had plans to do this to Erasmus or to Kent, and now he will change his directive. I need a will save from Constag. Constag, you are held. The other one will go, and it will come forward. It knows Nikolai to be a threat, and it will aim once more at Nikolai.
Sorry, which save is this again?
Will save.
Will save. Wait, how does my images interact with this?
It does
Like,
not.
roll for-
The images do not affect this.
Okay.
You are also held, but the images can
Damn.
still protect you. This little cacodemon is going to move in on Erasmus and take another bite. Chomp, chomp. Ugh, now with a 7. Nikolai, you may
Okay.
attempt to will save out of it at the end of your turn.
Okay. What happens with the true strike I had prepared?
It's
then?
still waiting. It waits until you attack. Oh, no, that's
Okay.
right. You have to use it until the beginning of your next round. So, yeah, you will lose it unless something gives you an attack opportunity.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
I can't do anything.
No,
while I'm
because you
held.
are held.
Okay.
The only
so
way out
I-
is to
Yeah.
save. And you do break free at the end of your turn. Yeah, this unwebbed one, seeing what happened and being at least of some intellect, will let the dog take an attack roll on it, an attack opportunity if you want.
Yep. Get the dog. Bite him, boy, bite him.
Nope. And this cacodemon will now try to bite you, Kent. This is a 15 bite Kent.
Oh, what was my do? Where's my armor class? 15, yes.
Oh, actually, I forgot something on Constag's ready to action. All right, so you take 5 points of damage and give me a fort save.
Fort save.
You have cacodemia. We will deal with that later. I'm going to interrupt the initiative real quick to bring you this attack I need from Michelle using Constag down there near the cacodemon.
I don't know why Constag is making
Or
an
Katri,
attack,
rather.
But, alright.
But Katri's back?
The stag has returned.
The
Oh, yeah,
stag
Wait,
has
is it the
returned.
stag or a Pegasus?
It is the stag.
Stagasus.
That will unfortunately not hit as Katri comes rushing in. It nearly gets a gore into it, but it quickly flits up a little bit to get out of the way.
I go, but still good on ya, buddy.
Ooh, actually, that will hit because of the bonus from the music and the Good Hope that it's within range of. Yeah, and that will get a little bit of the thing as it tries to flit away.
You know, you don't name your episodes, but this should be The Stag Returns.
Yes.
Or Return of the Stag. You choose.
That would spoil the surprise.
Yeah. That's why I don't name episodes.
We name it after the fact. Just for us.
Let's see here.
Call it,
Thanks for stag license.
call it Sir Davidia Triumphant, because that's what their Latin name is.
Headup is going
people won't
to
know.
cast another spell.
And these spellcasters.
But that is it for his turn for the moment. Brianna,
We don't know what the spell did.
I need a spellcraft if you want to try to identify it while he's casting it. All right, those of you that got higher than a 15, which is everybody, it looks like, know this is what it cast. Brianna.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm going to attack this cacodemon twice because of haste.
Yep. That will not hit. That will hit.
and I get +4 to my damage.
Yep.
Solid 7.
All right. That looks like it does a little bit of damage to it. Erasmus.
All right, I'm gonna take my 5-foot step,
Yep.
and then both barrels because I'm doing real super great.
Ooh,
Okay.
hit the crit button.
Oh my gosh.
And roll me a d20 as well, just to confirm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will confirm, and it needs to make a fort save. And of course, it succeeds. But roll me 2 more d6, because once again, it is rolling d6s short.
Did it go through?
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, so this thing looks really beat up now.
All right, I'm gonna give it one more.
Yep.
Use up all those points. 10. Probably not gonna happen.
That will...
But that's
No, because
14,
you get the
right?
bonus. Yeah, that will hit.
Wow. Best day ever.
And it will try to save again. Oh. It fails. And with that failure, it will fall out of the air. Ew.
Yes, finally did some damage with those stupid sonic blasts.
Alright, this one fighting the doggo is going to bite the doggo.
Yes.
For 5 points on the doggo.
Ow.
Oh, the poor dog.
Candor.
This seems to be going fairly easily.
They're gonna fly out of the air and descend upon us by the thousands. You hear Erasmus say.
Does this seem to be going any easier than than we expected?
Seems to be going about as you would expect at the moment.
Okay. So there's no reason for me to gauge that then. I guess at the end of the initiative. I mean, I don't think there's really much else that could be cast or any bardic performances that could be used at the moment to get
You
any
have
additional bonuses.
Flashing blades or anything like that? Skill
No,
with
I
the
do
rapier? No, okay.
not.
You
I do
could
not have-
enlarge Nikolai,
Ooh.
In that case, I will
since
do
you would
that.
have that in your book as well.
Yeah.
And now Nikolai has reach. Kent.
All right. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back if I can see the. There, and then I am gonna use my sling staff.
Okay. That'll hit.
Where's the damage? Oh, there it is. Boop. Yeah. 5. Right.
Yep. That'll be 5. It seems to like plink off of it as it hits it.
6 because of the +2.
Oh yeah, plus 2 and plus. Yep. So it will make a little bit of a dent against it and then plink off of it.
8.
You do get 2 attacks though.
Okay. And I will rifle off another one.
Yep. That will hit as well. For 8. Still up there though.
And then the dog will shift to the venti thingy boggy.
Yep, absolutely.
Where's the dog at? There he is. See it for as little as the dog can do. Where's your bite? Damn it! God damn it! Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Right in front of me.
That will not hit. Alright, the one here on Brianna is going to continue to attack Brianna. 16.
Yes, that'll hit.
For 2 points of damage. Get your leg. And this one over here on the dog will try to bite the dog.
Do I need a
Man, there's a
save?
whole
You do need a
battlefield
fort
I can't
save.
see.
That'd be a yes.
Here we go again.
Yep. You Got the cacodemia as well. The pupper takes 5 more.
The dog is dead.
Poof. Constag.
Am I still held?
Yes, you'll need a fort save to break loose of that, but Katri is not held.
Well, Katri is going to keep trying to gore this thing.
Okay, and you'll need a will save at the end of your turn. That will hit. 4. Ooh! Roll me one more d20.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Roll me critical damage. Nice. This thing is barely flitting around at this point.
Does Katri get 2 hooves?
Yes. Katri gets 2 hooves. That will hit as well. And that will knock this thing out of the air.
MVP.
Angry stag.
I know.
noises.
I'm
You're
the
welcome.
most valuable stag.
Give me your will save at the end of the round.
You can do it.
No, you are still held. This one stuck in the entangle is unconcerned with being stuck in the entangle and stares you down, Kent, and says you will be held in your head.
So what save is that?
Will save.
I will.
Damn you! The other one will then look to Nikolai, who is now larger, and it will try again.
What the?
Try.
Another will save,
Okay.
Nikolai.
Come on, Nikolai.
You beat it! Nikolai, it is your turn.
So, I have to stand up, so how does the...
No, you're not standing up. You didn't get knocked to the ground, you just got held. So held just keeps you in position.
Okay,
and you now
so
have
I'm
reach.
gonna make my 2 attacks and then make a spell.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Damn.
Nope, and that will not hit. Oh, nope.
Jesus.
What spell do you want to
No.
cast?
True Strike.
Okay. Hadhup will banish.
MVG.
Brianna.
Alright, so Brianna's just going to keep on attacking this guy.
Okay.
I'm assuming that hits.
That will hit.
+4 to my damage. That one won't.
You get a little poke into this thing.
Oh my.
Erasmus.
All right. I'm gonna. There's action over here.
Over
I
where?
can't see.
There's stuff north of you, stuff northeast of you, and stuff east of you.
Okay, so this is a. Okay, so this is a PC, right?
You're not pinging. I don't know if you're trying to hold down to show something. You hold down the mouse button to ping a spot.
Okay, so right here, this is a PC.
That's you that you just moved.
No, I'm trying to ping on something. Damn it.
Click on the thing and then hold the mouse button down when you click. There you go. That's a PC. Yep.
Okay,
That's Kent.
this is an enemy here.
That's you.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving me so I
Okay.
can see. Maybe I'll magnify the screen. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you can zoom it in, which often helps a lot.
It's helping a lot right now. Okay. So,
Yeah, those are enemies out there.
I can't get my. Come on. Here we go. Is this Cacodemon or the
The purplish ones are the cacodemon, or are the venodemons. The red ones are the cacodemons.
All right, I'm going to magic missile that one there.
The
One that I can.
The one on the top or the one on the bottom? That one. Got it.
I clicked on it.
Yep. Let's see it, and I need a caster level check when you do as well.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to.
Yeah, it will hit. And you will hear this creature say out some swears in Abyssal as you hit it. Because it did not remember to do something it really should have before this combat started.
Oh, it's just swears?
It's just swears.
Okay, then.
Was it not?
Well, it will swear, and then you will hear it say, "I should have cast shield."
Ah, damn. Oh, I'll do it again. Since
no, it's not. You don't get 2 spells. You would get 2 attacks.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
It's not old haste. Ancient haste
Old
is what it would be
haste.
called. This is still webbed. It's going to start trying to cut itself free. Candor. Bite itself free.
Ooh.
I will
How did
mention
it just
that
bite itself?
No, I can do that.
I'll mention that it intended to use haste. Is that
No, it intends to use shield.
Shield. My bad. Is that something that they normally have?
Yes, it is. They do have access to the shield spell. In fact, Erasmus, they used it on Erasmus last time. The guy had it pre-prepped for that fight when they were coming up, but this time you guys got more of a drop on them, and they forgot that any of you had magic missile.
Or that
Almost all of us have.
Yeah, many of us have magic missile. So many missiles.
So here you would also know it's probably useful to enlarge the stag now that it's here.
Oh yeah.
Angry stag noises.
Yeah. If I don't feel like it's depleting too much, too many spell points or anything.
No, you've got quite a few for right now.
Big stag.
Kent.
All right. I guess I will attempt to magic missile the Venture Demon.
Okay. Give me a caster level check.
Okay, how do I do that one?
On your spellcasting tab, there you click on the name of your class.
Got it. Boom.
That will succeed. This poor Venodemon. It made one mistake and now it's paying for it. Fuck! This cacodemon up here on Brianna is going to continue to attack Brianna. Don't suppose an 8 hits.
Nope.
This cacodemon over here is going to start gnawing itself out as well. Constog. Give me another will save for Constog. We'll just get that out of the way first. You will be free next round.
Yay!
Alright.
And
And
the stag can go.
is this Venodemon still held?
It is still held. It is still entangled.
Can Kotri charge it?
Katri can charge it.
Kotri is going to charge it on.
Yep. You would have reach.
That's fun.
Alright. Let's smash it right in the face.
That will hit. 12. Yep. And the next... Oh, no, it was just a charge, so you just get the gore.
Go.
Was he no good? And it's gonna work to pull itself free with a strength check. And it will not. It will be stuck there. This is really rough for it.
I'm feeling its pain.
Check something here. I think this fucker's in a bad place.
It's just got a giant stag over top of it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's all.
I need to ask this.
Last time that happened to me, I came out fine.
I have some concerns.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that. Motion passes.
You know, everybody thinks it's fun to go to the zoo after hours. You know.
They can still try to move, but it's at a penalty. That was his move action, so that sticks him there. Yeah, he's just going to take a chance on this. The stag gets an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty.
Oh, that will hit. Roll me damage. It will need to make a caster level check. No, it loses whatever it was trying to do there.
He's having a bad day.
The other one.
The 8 has provided.
Big person, stay there! Give me another will save. I think you're muted, Nikolai. Oh my god! Damn!
Fuck you.
Nikolai.
It's been so long, I'm trying to remember. I thought I cast True Strike.
You did
at
cast
the
True
end of
Strike.
last turn.
Yep.
Okay.
It was trying to
So-
stop you.
And now I'm gonna hit you.
First attack's at plus 20, unless you botch.
Did it come through?
Not yet.
And I'm also gonna cast a spell after
Okay.
this.
That will hit thanks to the True Strike. Roll your damage.
10.
Yep.
Plus whatever bonuses we have.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna attack again.
Yeah, this thing's in really bad shape. Oh, that will definitely hit.
Finally.
Oh,
Yeah.
you cut this thing down out of the air. And then what do you want to cast? There's no more creature in front of you.
Excellent. So I could cast a magic missile, right?
You could.
And then it would. I'm gonna cast a magic missile.
All right. I need
I've
to
done
cast
4
level check
spells now,
first.
right?
Yes. I need to cast level check first.
Yeah. Hold on. One second.
Okay. No, your magic missiles will dissipate as they get close to him.
Well, that sucks. It was one of my spells first.
Well, since this went this way.
But I didn't have to take spell points for that because it was a scar, right?
Yeah, you just get rid of the scar.
Yeah.
Move there. And then he will do something unexpected. First he'll become visible. And then he will... and that will hit. Oh, that's right. I don't have damage rolled set up for him. I don't have a damage macro set up for him. Yeah, he'll get a stab into this thing. What the hell is this? Brianna.
All right. I am going to cast glitter dust at this Venedemon right here.
All right.
Let's see.
And it will need a will save. It is... It is unaffected. It is sparkly, though.
I made him pretty.
Erasmus.
All right, so I don't want to hit country, but there's 2 over there, isn't there? Oh, 3.
Yeah.
There's 1 Venedemon, 2 Cacodemon.
Yep. The purple one is the Venedemon, the red ones are the Cacodemons.
What do you think, guys? Should continue to assault the Venedemon? That way we get the big one out of the way?
Yeah. Drop
All
the
right.
big guys. Cut the heads off.
All right, I'm going to give myself line of sight.
Yep.
I will go that way. And then I'll launch a magic missile at him. Do you want me to do the caster check first?
Yep, caster check first. Since bothering if you guys fail to even make them happen.
$15.
15 is not enough. The missiles will fade as they get close.
Wah, wah.
This thing is going to finally break free and move of the web and move forward.
It wants to break.
And-
None of the bonuses apply to the magic missiles?
Nope, not to a caster level check.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to try to bite the stag. Chomp, chomp. Does a 19 bite the stag?
Chewy chomp
Where's the
chomp.
sheet? Oh, here it is. Is there any bonuses to AC right now?
That would actually have a penalty of 2. Because it's
So,
large.
Attack?
To its
Or no,
AC.
the stag.
Over here.
To the
Oh,
stag?
there we go.
Yeah, the stag would have 2 less AC because it's size large.
Okay, then yeah, it is.
Okay. For 3 points of damage, and the stag needs a fort save. And then Candor will be your action. Stag succeeds.
Wait, doesn't Michelle get to do something?
That was
Oh wait,
no, that was the
that was his
Venedemon.
turn. I got you.
Or the
Yeah.
Candor.
Alright, okay, so I see 2 things, unless this is somebody up here.
Hat Hub's up there with the Venedemon.
Yep. Hadup doesn't know how strong these things are.
This fool.
He's just doing tactics he knows have worked before.
Damn it. I hesitate to use this, but do I have anything to assist him like to prevent him from being hit or to prevent him from dying?
Not if you can't get to him. You don't have any sort of ranged healing or ranged AC boosting power.
Gotcha. How far do the protections from on this place go?
They are only inside of the building.
Oh, okay, so we're already out of range anyways. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Oh. That's good to know. Jeez, yeah, he's way too far. I guess unless I have anything in this book, then I suppose I'm just gonna move up there for right now.
Okay. Kent?
And it's gonna be magically missile time. Oh, I gotta move to get in that guy's position.
Yeah, because the stag is in the way
Just the
right now.
stag's in my way. Should be right about. That'll get me, won't it?
Probably more like here.
I don't know if I can move that far. I was here.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can actually you can go to here and get it.
Okay. And
Caster
caster
level,
check.
yep.
Wish I could see that.
That is a success. Roll your.
Magic missiles away.
Yep. Damn.
Can't see the grid.
All right, so this guy here, finally able to move, is also going to come around here and come for the stag. The stag gets an attack of opportunity as it moves into its threat, or moves through its threatened area. That will hit. Constog.
Consog is going to use Magic Fang on Pottery.
Yep.
Well, Greater Magic Fang. Is there like a buff thing?
I don't think I have one for it yet.
There's one. Niev has one that you can probably at some point copy over.
I have to, yeah, but this is
Yeah,
something
because
I've
right
been
now
forgetting.
it's just the regular Magic Fang.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep attacking.
Okay.
It's gonna keep attacking the big guy though.
Yep. This will be an additional +6 basically, so that will definitely hit. Jesus. 14.
Yeesh. Boom, boom, boom.
It's still up. Go ahead and roll me damage from the hoof and the other hoof. This thing is still standing, but it doesn't look like by much. This thing is just gonna try to move slowly away, disengaging. But it's stuck in the entangled. This other one is going to laugh at Hadhup. And it's going to take a step forward. And it's going to try its last attempt to hold down Nikolai. Yes! Nikolai is held. Nikolai, save to get out. At the end of the turn, you are still held. Hadhup will go. And he will use this. Oops, on the wrong sheet. Oh, why does it do this? I hate when the character sheets do this.
What is it?
There's a weird glitch where you can end up making attacks randomly disappear, and I think I just fucking totally broke it. For Hadhup.
No.
Yeah, it's gone. That's fine. I don't really care. That's the one I want in the front anyway, so...
Excuse me.
He will release this at the Venedemon. And the Venedemon will take... Three points of damage.
I was hoping he would take him down.
How did you do that? Brianna.
I am going to again attempt to cast some glitter dust at this Venedemon.
Okay. The Venedemon saves again.
Damn!
Erasmus.
All right, I'm going to move myself in position so I can see the Venedemon. Where would I need to?
You don't know. You got to move forward a little bit and see if you can find it. It moved deliberately to get out of sight.
Oh, you suck. Okay.
Can you see it now, or is it blurry?
Let's see. Where do I get when I go my full 30? So that would be right about there. Still can't see it, huh? You suck.
You can't see the other one?
I can't. All I get
You
in my
don't
field
see
of
anything
view.
here?
No.
Your lighting's not updating. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna go dark for you for a sec.
All right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, there. Hey, now I see everybody. It's like a world.
So let me bring you back those 30 feet that you were. Can you now see it from here?
I'm going to be thorough. Now, there's a stag in my way, right?
Yeah, there is still a stag in your way.
Okay. So,
Now the stag is not in your way. And I believe
Okay.
that takes you to 20, because you moved 25 to get to there, so you can do what you're gonna do.
all right, I'm going to do a spellcaster check.
Okay? That will
17.
succeed.
All right. Oh, take it off the measuring stick there, buddy.
And that will take down this Venedemon. And with that,
No, 14, not 1.
these
Come on,
are Katri can get one more attack of opportunity. Yeah. As this thing is going to try to flit away.
Here comes your man.
Kandor.
You said this thing was trying to get away?
This one right here.
Oh, yeah.
One
I
of the
don't
little
have
cacodemons.
mindset on that anymore.
Cast your power word kill, Kandor.
Are is Brianna's bonus is still going for?
Brianna's bonuses are still going. She's still been keeping it up.
Okay, I will. Actually, what I'll do is. It's a +2 for her Inspire Courage, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start doing it so she can save some of her abilities.
Okay. Kent?
And I don't know if I can still move or not.
Yeah, you
but
can still move.
I will move.
Kent, you can do what you're going to do while he's moving.
Okay. Well, I can't because you just stepped in front of me.
I mean,
It's okay. I'll sidestep you.
Oh, my bad. Were you gonna charge it or something?
No,
he was going to charge it.
You broke my line of sight.
Oh,
We're all about charging.
I'm gonna magic missile this northern Venedemon here.
All right. Let's see it. No.
No, I'm not.
Life in a northern
This one is going to stick on the stag, though. And the stag will need to give me another fort save after it takes the 3 damage. Alright. Constag.
Does the stag get it? Or...
The stag has cacodemia. Yep.
Okay.
It's an
Where do I
8.
put
I figured I didn't have to say that.
Wait, where do I put that on the sheet?
Under your buffs. Just put cacodemia.
Put good times with your Keko friends.
We'll deal with it later. Just for right now, let's... What do you want to do on your initiative? And what does Katri want to do?
Why couldn't these have been cow demons? That would have been great.
Is the guy up here free, basically?
Which guy up where? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fully free. Free, alive, well.
I'm gonna try and entangle him.
Okay.
Love and life.
Now that has a 20-foot radius, so you're going to also entangle Headhup and Candor, or...
Oh! Oh wait, this is 40-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, I did not realize it was that big. Okay, never mind.
Peace.
Not doing that.
What's the range on it, though?
It says long 400.
Okay.
Plus 40 per level.
Okay. It's a huge range.
That's a...
Do you want to do
That's a heck
something
of a
different
range.
instead?
magic missile range.
Yeah. That's touch. How hard does the tiny guy look?
Huh? Which tiny? This tiny guy?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from where you're standing. Give me a sense motive. Or gauge, rather. Yeah, you can't really tell from there.
Okay. Well, Katri is going to attack that.
That will... +6 is a miss still, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, that is a miss. That will hit, though.
At least got one.
Alright. That is still down. Yep, the other one that is standing here. You're the one I really want!
The stag?
And it will take a couple of steps in. It will attack Candor.
No!
1. That hit
Jeez.
Yeah.
for 8.
Ugh.
2. How about that one?
Yep.
Wow.
For 8. 3.
No, that does not hit.
And 4.
No.
All right, Nikolai. Got to break free of the hold. Will save. Got it. You will be free next round. Hadhup is going to hit it again. And will do so. Nice that those are range touch. 4. But only for 2. Brianna.
I'm going to move to just behind Candor, and I'm going to cure light wounds.
All right.
Oof.
It's fine. You don't.
Oh, well.
Touch doesn't matter. 13 is the heal. Erasmus.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to magic missile this guy. I'm going to spend...
I'm
One
going to
point
give
of
you a... Do you have any... Oh, no, you don't have any ranks in insight, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Carry on.
So I'm going to have to be stupid. I'm going to fire away.
Actually, Candor, you have enough to know this. Give me a quick insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could, but I didn't want to like
Nope.
be presumptuous.
It would be about the right time as you see what he's
Someone's-
starting to do. Yeah, you would quickly say, get the one that's flying away,
Okay.
Yeah.
since it's
All
right at
I'll
the
get
edge of
one
his
that's
vision.
flying away.
Yep.
All
And
right.
then-
I will I'll still spend my arcane reservoir point, and then the SR is.
There is no SR on the one that's getting away,
I mean, oh no.
Nope.
Okay.
so you don't have to worry about
All
that
right.
part.
We'll magic missile him then.
Yeah, and that will take it down.
Thank you, Candor.
And Candor, it will be your action.
Okay, so we're looking at this little red dude right here. Well, this guy, I need to get away
Yeah,
from
the little
this
red
dude.
guy, and then the guy that's right up on you.
Actually, this book.
Yeah, you can cast
The
spells
spell
straight out of
guy.
it because you're class. That's why you have it.
So, do I have Oh wait. Are these living creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch me ask if I can do this, and it's not gonna matter. I wonder if do you have a certain book in there? An old favorite of mine that I used to love using.
An old
The
book.
Dirty Limerick book?
An old touch spell that I used to have.
Are you talking about Belcar claws? Yes, of course you have Belcar claws in there.
Excellent. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god, I gotta look at this stupid spell.
Oh, do you need a? Do you need it? 'Cause I just
Did
pulled
you
it
find
up.
it? I've got it. Yeah. You gonna step back to do it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step. 'Cause it says range touch though, so I didn't know if
It's yeah. So if you want to try to do it, you would have to stay there.
Okay, and then yeah, I'm gonna just stay there.
All right. So you're gonna try to make a cast level check then to cast it defensively.
Yeah.
All right, go
I
for it.
don't see any reason I shouldn't. So that would be just go to
Go to spell casting,
sorry.
and then where it says your class.
Okay.
The problem is
don't know if
that's
this is-
not going to combine the two, and the two are sort of prestige, but that will still be enough. Oh no, that would be its concentration, which I guess is basically the same. So yeah, that is
Yeah,
success.
Excellent. And this was how much?
2d12.
Every 3 caster levels. Oh, it adds another round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and a
Perfect.
pair of smoky claws appear and scrape down the sides of this thing.
Actually, let's see. The smoke. Oh wait.
Yeah, the description is very bad.
Yeah, well, what it does is the smoke starts going inside them as well.
Okay.
That's why. Because it's an ongoing effect, and I think it's supposed to be like choking them essentially.
Kent.
Kent! Let me step out a little more from around Candor.
Are they immune to the spell of their name?
Oh, they do get a fort save as well. I forgot. Hang on.
All right, go ahead.
For half. They take half.
Oof.
All right, go ahead, Kent.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try and rifle off a magic missile on him.
Yep, do it. That is a success.
Please, come on, all the way around. Good enough.
12.
I like that.
Fuck! I forgot the shield again! The cacodemon on the stag is going to attack it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Does that hit the stag? I think so, because it's -2 to its
Yeah.
AC. For 7. Oh, wait, wrong thing.
Actually, I don't know if there is a
For
saving
5.
throw on there. I think that link. I'll have to look it up though.
Constag.
So, did Candor say there was one still getting in the way?
It's gone.
Oh,
It got popped by Erasmus.
okay. Then,
Thankfully, Candor realized if even one gets away, it's a failed mission.
Katri will continue attacking the tiny one.
Well, it's not a failed mission. It just means that next week we have a much more powerful challenge that will be incoming.
Yeah.
That will hit. Woo! That's a lot of damage. The hoof will miss, and the other hoof will also miss. Yeah, this thing feels rough. It is going to try to cast something defensively.
Cast
Successfully.
something offensively. Making a lot of unpleasant gestures while doing so.
And it is going to cast Shield.
Oh, you suck.
Fuck these stupid magic missiles. Nikolai.
Okay, so the one that's closest to me is, what, 25 feet?
20 feet for you, yeah. Because you have
so I
reach.
can move there.
You don't even have to, you can do it from there.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack it and then cast a spell
You
afterwards.
can't. That's only when you do a full round action to attack.
Okay, so just an attack.
Yep,
when I
just
get-
an attack this round. That'll hit though.
Oh, I actually that link is wrong. There's no saving throw on it.
Okay.
Sorry, it's irrelevant. I just wanted to check it up now because the different link I looked at had different information.
All right. Hadhup will go, and Hadhup will attack once more. +5, no, +4. I think that still misses its touch. No, it does not. This thing has shit for touch. That will hit.
Yay!
4. Brianna.
I'm going to put another Cure Light on Candor.
All right. Erasmus.
Thank
All
you.
right, I'm going to Sonic Blast him then.
All right.
Move myself here.
That'll hit. We'll try a fort save. And he will fail.
Oh my god!
And his ears will ring as he collapses to the ground. And that will take us out of combat.
What about the other Cacodemon?
There. Oh yeah, that one is still there. Yeah, you'll wrap that up with no problem. I'm not even worried about that Cacodemon.
It just starts getting pelted with everybody's angry.
Yeah,
annoyed
it has
magic
literally
missiles.
4 hit points left, and you guys still have magic missiles. So,
We also still have a stag.
Hadhup will rush over to this creature, and he will start doing something to it.
Which
Oh,
creature?
The
Is there a
Venedemon.
check that we can do to see
There is
what
a
it's-
gauge check.
All right.
Whoops.
I have no gauge.
Okay. It's fine. There's plenty of good gauges there to go around.
Plenty of good gauges.
So you know that... That was not a great check. Let's see. What does he need for this? Hang on, I need to double check because I thought I put this ability in here and I did not.
Let's hear it
That's
for all the
unfortunate.
buffs, by the way. There was so much buffing going on, it was beautiful.
It was.
It really was.
Yeah, nobody got seriously hurt even.
I feel sorry though. I was taking part of Candor's job by doing my performance.
Oh, that's fine. He's equally as useless in combat now as he was back then. So
I thought for sure you'd be like, oh yeah, I have a +5 scimitar of speed, and then you pull it out and start. And nope.
nope, I don't have any weapons on me
Those are
actually.
So he's not. I think he's just gonna do this as a take 10 thing.
Even hand up is a weapon. Come on.
Yeah, I don't even have my crossbow that I used to have. Granted, it wasn't a very good crossbow, anyways. I don't think, but
Crossbow.
Yeah, I
Dracula.
literally just snagged a sword. Like when we were at the camp of the 8, I got a sword so that I could do something. Which turned out to be good because the last combat I was like out of spell points, and so I needed something.
I think I learned my lesson. But at least the stag's back, so I can actually do something.
Hey, the entangle was clutch. You had that other.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah, I finally remembered to put that back on the ones I know for the day.
I have an immobilizing spell too, and was waiting for the point where I could try it out.
So
But it didn't
you will
matter.
realize that Headhup is like sort of trying to is starting to carve into this thing with his knife, and he is trying to ascertain valuable pieces of meat from it.
is there anything dangerous about touching these things?
Not
Like, there's
implicitly,
blood or
no.
anything?
Are you gonna cook this?
What? Don't let food
Answer
go
the
to waste.
question. Ew. You know I'm vegetarian.
I'm not judging.
You don't have to
I'm not
eat any
judging.
of
He was
it.
a stellar performer.
When he cuts into it, does he find a key?
Nope, not on this one, but you still got
I
to
was
check
gonna
the other
say,
one.
I'm
He
gonna go
rushes
to the-
immediately over to the other one.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Um,
Yeah, if you say that out loud, I'm definitely gonna start.
Come
praying for
on,
something
that
to
so
do with
sucks
this.
for him.
For what?
What?
These
Oh, 2 in a row.
these things are equivalent to quite a bit of gold for the purposes of making magical items.
Is what exactly is he trying to do?
So
Like,
he's already
Just trying to
failed by
heal.
the way that he cuts it. He cuts the cuts improperly, and
Oh,
so he
poor
cannot
guy.
use their parts correctly.
Oh, that's just disappointing for him.
But he took the feat harvest parts,
Ew.
and so he uses them
That's where
to
we're
make
at.
his some of the magical concoctions of stuff. That
I
he
have
does.
been dying. Is it gastronomist?
No, that is not what it is.
I've been going through because I'm pretty sure it's an alchemist, and I've been going through alchemist list after alchemist list.
He's going to go to the smaller ones, though. He's got 7 of these, so 1, 2, 3. What the fuck?
Uh,
A lot of 12s.
Those are
That's a lot of
botches.
nat ones.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
Gotta
4,
be kidding me.
5, 6, 7.
risks his life and doesn't even get the benefit.
So yeah, he gets 4 of the cacodemon bodies is all he'll get out of this. That's still something, but
Yeah,
Does he
but that
harvest
other one would have
cacao
been
from the
great.
cacodemons?
he'll find that funny if you ask him that. No, but I like that. I should
Well,
put
what's
their
that joke?
parts
I
in
missed
a jar and label it cacao. And everybody will be
Nice.
confused.
Did he actually like damage it when he was trying to do the first 2?
Yeah, when he does the first 2, he like cuts and then he realizes like, nope, that was a really essential part of this whole thing, and now I've ruined the way the body is put together. And then he'll go over the other one and he tries to cut it a different way, and again, like this time he slips with the knife, and gets too many missing pieces. But he has a much
Do I
better
have
time with the
the-
smaller ones.
Do I have like
you gotta separate that pancreas and spleen from each other. You know what I
Ugh.
mean? You can't
That'd
have
be
some spleen with your
spells.
pancreas.
that would like I don't want to say bring it back, but like
No, there's no way to have repaired it.
Like a mending.
No.
I guess mending
Could I
on the corpse.
Because
Could I prestidigitation it?
As he'll explain, when somebody puts the extra magic on it, it seems like it ruins the flavor. I can't have unwanted magic in it.
That's fair.
Did we find the key yet?
Yeah, he will have found the key though on the second one.
Thank goodness.
Let's see, so these are worth a total.
Can I kick the second
80.
one?
Yes, you
I'm
can
up
kick them.
It's corpse. Fuck you.
Yeah, and with the key, Candor, you now have access to the secret laboratory.
Ooh. Actually, is there anything physically different about these two, like the one that has the key and the one that doesn't?
No, they look almost identical.
Okay.
In fact,
Well,
they
that's-
probably are identical.
Is that something I should be concerned about?
No, that is sort of a characteristic of these creatures. They are sort of nameless, meaningless creatures that are designed for a specific purpose.
Okay, so it's less of a magical thing and more of like a, I don't want to say a breeding thing, but they're
A
intended
production thing.
Yeah, gross. That's a really gross way of putting it, but yes, very accurate, very, very clinical. I'm going to immediately start once I realize that. I'm going to immediately like rush down to the laboratory.
Yeah, so Kandor starts racing away. Does anyone follow?
I'm gonna
I'll
follow because
follow.
you know
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna be
interested.
awful. And I want to be there
I
to
don't
witness
go
how
in because
awful
he's
it is.
hiding in the house.
Okay. I love these rules. Yeah. So the four
People
of
are like,
you.
he's got the key. Something horrible's about to happen. Let's go.
So the four of you rush in along behind him. With
Before I
What
open
do you
it,
think
wait,
it's
am I the
gonna
one?
be?
I'm the one who locked it, right?
you're the one who had it designed, and then cast
I
the spell
open
that
it.
locks it. So this is built literally into the stairs. So what you do is you basically walk up to the stairs with the key. You insert the key into the stairs like a door was built into the side of the stairs. And there's no keyhole for it, but when you insert it into there, it will like disappear into the stairs, and you twist it. And the stairs are wide enough that like two people could go up the stairs at the same time. So it is on the right side of the stairs. These stairs will kind of pull back and disappear, and there is now an opening there that you can walk into with stairs that lead downward.
Ooh.
Rushing down there.
Yep, you can rush down there. And we will talk about what is down there next time.
Ugh! Dramatic segue.
There is lots of XP to be had, though, so let's dish out some XP.
Double.
I felt like we were very cohesive as a unit.
I agree. That was much better than last time, but I think you guys had a lot of stuff that was to your detriment in that combat last time.
I would say so. You're gonna give us 6,000.
Nope. Each of you can take 1,500 XP.
So close.
Does that not level you, Kandor?
Almost.
How much was it again?
1,500.
So is everybody at 1835 or 18385? Did I do that right?
I'm at 18,385.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, I am going to roll this out. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.